Okay, I see you. I hear
Hola,
you.
hola.
Okay, do you hear me?
I do.
Oh, great. All right, yeah, okay. We're up again. Okay, now I can share it out and then put a
TikTok
background
over
up.
here having TikTok over here having fucking stroke after stroke. What I do? I do. Well, first thing I'm doing is I'm spraying down the chairs.
But I am gonna put this out here. If we get 2 violations or if it just acts stupid again, I am done for the night. I'm not going to do this again.
No, that's understandable. Then we need to find someone to take over in your place. Well, in case it happens while I'm at work, because if I go live at work, I won't be able to charge my phone and still do my
Right.
job.
Right, which is understandable.
Yeah, I'm just over here, just kind of doing work, and apparently, so I'm running a detail business now.
Right.
I don't think they understand the amount of stuff I need, right? And the price that it's going to be. So just for let's see, it's 2 ceramic kits, 2 claybore kits, interior detailer, and interior detailing kit that comes with all the brushes and all that, and 2 different types of car wash soap. I'm at $192.
Wow.
And I'm just like, I gotta run this by Casey tomorrow, so yeah, he's not gonna like that price. And he said for me to go through Amazon, and I'm like, okay. Because I'm getting, like, some of the ceramic stuff I'm looking at getting is the really, really nice ceramic stuff. Like the professionals use.
Right.
So, I mean, just for the 2 kits, I think one is like $30-something, and the other one's like, I want to say somewhere around $20 to $40, something like that. And the bottles are tiny. Like, when I say they are tiny, I mean I could probably fit one of the bottles in my hand.
Hello.
Hola,
Hi,
Joe.
Joe.
TikTok's having a stroke, by
I
the
was on
way.
your live earlier. Who? Wait, what? Who?
I said TikTok is having a stroke, by the way.
I was gonna say because I was on your live on the live earlier and it just cut off. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, it. I told Rose about it. I was the screen flashed white, and then I was looking at another live, but listening to my live, and then it wouldn't let me back into my own live, so I yeeted it. And then it took me about 6 tries to get him.
So,
To
did
go
you
live
guys
right.
see?
Did we
Yeah,
see what?
I hate when I said, did you all see what Trumpty Dumpty posted on the White House website?
Probably
Yeah,
something
about us being
stupid.
terrorists.
Or his,
Is
no,
that
a
the?
photo of him as James Bond.
Oh, yeah, I saw that picture. It was on his True Social. Yeah, if you
Doesn't
really
he know
want to see
if
some.
to be James Bond, you have to have?
All right. Hold on, Joe. We got incoming. Obi. Obi, can I get your age, date, and who you voted for?
23 Harris, Texas.
Thank you, thank you.
Appreciate it.
If the age of consent
Let's
was
see
lowered to
here.
16, would MAGA men date them? Probably.
Oh, they would. Yeah, they would chomp at the bit to get that.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Alrighty then.
He said that and it was like, yeet.
I don't think I accidentally disconnected them. I hope not. Obi, if you're there, come back. I don't think I did. But I'm like paranoid I did now. Because that was weird.
No, he's not. He's not even in the live anymore.
Oh, that was odd.
He probably said what he said and then just like decided, well, I'm gonna yeet myself out of here. I'm just like, well, bye.
But yeah, Trump posting that photo of him as James Bond, doesn't he realize you have to have physical endurance to be a spy?
Oh, we have
And intelligence and charisma.
How we doing, ladies and gentlemen? How we doing?
H State, who you voted for?
Oh, well, obviously it's in my name who I voted for, but Ohio 52.
All right. Would you like to address the prompt?
Yeah, if you sleep with anyone under 20, you're a PDF.
Oh, a lot of your people you vote with don't feel that way.
Oh, I think that's just a matter of an opinion. There's no fact behind that.
Correction. We've had a few so far. One of which claimed he was 31 and his fiance was 16, and he voted for Trump. What a coincidence.
Don't forget the 68
One of what? What was it?
Pervert tonight.
What was it? What's the facts behind that? Was he a criminal charge? Was he evicted? What happened? Or are you just going off what he said? I mean, he could have. You ever heard of the word sarcasm? I mean, that's the problem with you libtards. Y'all take everything to heart. I mean, you think it's fact. Anybody can tell you anything.
Here we go. So, MAGA, I'm gonna mute you because one, your voice is very grating and annoying. And two, just because someone might be trolling or being sarcastic, that's not something you fucking admit. And if you're also admitting that, you're admitting subconsciously that you're doing it. Because you just don't come up with that shit. Like, I haven't, from the age of like 18 all the way to 33, never once have I sat there and go, oh, I'm engaged to a 16-year-old. That's illegal. Never once have I done that.
You just said it.
I was literally making fun of him. Jesus fucking Christ.
Who goes to say he wasn't? I mean, seriously.
Oh my fucking. Do you have shit for brains? Like, straight up, do you have shit for brains?
No, I'm a lot more intelligent than you are. I don't take
no, he's just trying to be deceptive.
Okay, so if you're more intelligent than me, Slay, I'm gonna kind of go on a little tangent here, so I do apologize in advance, and I will owe you a galaxy. So, if you're so smart, let's go into my wheelhouse.
How old are you?
My wheelhouse.
How old are you?
Doesn't matter how old I am. So
okay, it doesn't matter how old I am either.
Well, I already know how old you are. You fucking
I couldn't lie to you.
You told us. And if you were fucking listening, I actually told you how old I was.
What,
if you're fucking listening.
17?
Jesus fucking Christ. No.
Is that what you said? You said 17, didn't you?
No. You're... God. Damn. Okay, so when
Be
working
careful
on
with
Also,
GD.
from-
Be careful with GD. Good lord.
God damn, what the fuck's the problem? Are you gonna sit there and give me a talking to that, not nice to take the Lord's name in vain?
Well, it's not.
I can do what I want.
It's called common courtesy.
Oh,
God
Jesus
damn,
Christ.
God. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. Do
There
you
you
want
go.
me to continue?
Yeah,
Okay,
sure, go
no.
ahead.
All
I'll
right.
give you permission. Go
So, working on a vehicle, you have a
Get it out.
crank
Go ahead.
no start condition. What is the most common reason for a crank no start?
I'm not a mechanic. I couldn't tell you.
Oh, but I thought you were more intelligent than me.
Well, there's some things I'm am. There's some things I'm not. And the mechanic is not one.
Aw, so you lied to us.
I didn't say I
Poor
was.
baby.
I didn't say I was a smart.
No, you said you were intelligent, and
I am
anyone who's
intelligent.
intelligent can actually
I
figure
have a
that out.
master's degree. I have a master's degree, so I'm pretty
In
intelligent.
what? In
Well, that's
what?
none of your
Sucking
business.
dick?
I'm not going to tell you my life story. That's none of your business.
You flipping kidding me? You're going to say you have a master's degree and then you won't say what it's in. You're
Sure,
just
sure
like
will.
deflection
No,
king.
Jenny.
Jenny.
His
Her name
master's
is Jenny. Go ahead and say it again.
his master's degree is in sucking cock. So
Well, that's your opinion.
Yeah.
But okay.
Gross.
You got anything
No,
else
it-
you want to say?
So dumb.
Oh, that's your opinion.
The answer is going to be one of two: no
Gross
spark or
anatomy.
no fuel.
Oh lordy, y'all say anything, won't y'all?
real quick, Squirrel, we've got to get you introduced. Mago, I'm gonna mute you. Stay muted until we get done introducing a new guest. Squirrel, can I get your age, state, who you voted for,
ma'am,
please?
I sure will.
50 state of California.
And who you voted for?
Oh, I voted for Trump.
Okay.
Jesus.
So,
That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah, buddy. Good one.
MAGA, shut the fuck
Oh,
up.
it's a
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, so Squirrel, you had said something. I didn't quite catch what you said. Can you go ahead and repeat that for me, please?
Well, what was your question on the crank and spark, or the crank and no fire?
What's the most common cause for a crank no start condition?
Crank no start? I'm going to say first it's going to be you're not getting the spark, and second, you don't have the fuel.
So the most common is typically
Well, actually,
lack
fuel
of fuel.
probably, then spark. I said it backwards, yeah.
Yeah, most commonly it's fuel, and then you go into check your spark, make sure you're getting air through the air filter, which 9 times
Yes,
out of
sir.
10, unless it's clogged, you're going to. So that's one place that I usually never check is the air filter. But yeah, no, you're right.
Got educated.
So I grew up fixing lawnmowers with my grandpa.
And let's be honest, lawnmowers and car engines, be it one smaller than the other, they run off the same principle.
Exactly.
So, and this is to, not trying to be rude or anything. This is to both you and MAGA. Are you happy? And I'll let you answer first, Squirrel. Since you're probably the most respectful MAGA or Trump supporter we've dealt with so far. Are you happy? Are you happy with your vote with Trump?
It wasn't perfect, but in overall, yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way things are starting to go.
All right, Quinn, don't get disappointed now.
Okay, so you're so let me just make sure I'm
Get it out.
clarifying this right. Someone please write his mic every time that he unmutes. So you're happy with the war in Iran?
Absolutely.
So here's a question.
I'm
So
not
you
fully
are
happy
you
with
under?
it, but it had to happen.
Okay, so
Thank you.
are you under the impression of what Trump had said, which was back last summer, apparently we obliterated their nuclear program, right? So that being said,
We did.
if we had obliterated their nuclear program, okay, last summer, how was it an imminent threat now.
They tried to
Because
rebuild.
you understand the definition of obliterated, right?
Well, yeah, I don't think we obliterated it. We buried it.
Amen.
Well, he
Not
said
obliterated.
he said we obliterated it, like, and they will never have a nuclear program permanently shut down. But then
At
he
least not in our
goes,
lifetime.
you know, then he goes, well, we unless they want to dig down and get it. Okay, so obliterated means to destroy, leaving nothing behind, right?
I
So
understand that.
so did he lie to us, or you know, because what he said, we obliterated it, so
If we
he
would
said
have
we
blown it up, all their nukes would have blown up, and there would have been a huge explosion over there. And we tried to prevent that.
right. Well, you also know that they were adhering to the JCPOA until Trump decided to tear that up, just because Obama's name was on it. Which he also torn up the pandemic playbook that Obama wrote, because Obama dealt with Ebola and swine flu, meaning Trump ended up fumbling C-19.
Okay, let's correct Squirrel.
Sure,
Iran
if you
did not
want
have
to
any
put it
nuclear weapons.
that way.
They had nuclear
Hold
power
on,
plants.
hold on.
Now you got to
Hold on.
correct them when they have misinformation.
Hold on. I will work on it. I appreciate it.
Obama gave
But
Iran $400 million.
I'm trying to, follow a train of thought here. I'm not trying to get him with a gotcha, but I'm trying to, so, what was I saying? Okay, so he tore up the JCPOA because of Obama's name was on it. He actually also threw out the playbook that Obama had written for a pandemic. So not only did he screw us with the JCPOA, tearing that up, he also screwed us when he fumbled C-19 as bad as he did. And if he had actually followed the playbook that Obama had written, where the fuck is my trash bags? We wouldn't have lost so many American lives during C-19.
Okay, so which one did you want me to speak to first?
I know he asked about 10 questions already. Damn.
Go ahead and respond to the what we'll stick with current right now. The him tearing up the JCPOA.
Oh, okay. That wasn't going to work. It obviously was not working.
Well, they were adhering to it all the way
No,
up
they
until
were
Trump.
not. They were weaponizing, and they were trying to count. They were getting the capabilities. They were that close.
After Trump tore up the agreement, not while the agreement was in place.
It was happening the whole time. They never stopped. They weren't inspected. Nobody knew.
So with that claim, do you have a source to substantiate that claim?
Do you have a source to say they didn't?
I say they were adhering to it up until Trump tore it up. You're saying that they didn't, even before Trump tore it up. That's where I'm asking you for the source saying they didn't. Because we have scientists, we have...
How far had they enriched their uranium by then?
30%.
60%.
30%.
Exactly, which was way more than they need for what they would need
that's
for
where
nuclear power.
that was in the
But
range
it's
they
not
were
enough to
allowed to
make a
have.
nuke. Come
You
on.
can talk all you want, but
science.
you're not going to talk over me.
I apologize.
You're a MAGA. MAGA don't talk over me. 30% was in the range of where they were allowed to be.
They were over
So
30%.
prove us
According
wrong.
to
You have to
intel
prove
from the
us.
government.
Nope, you're going to prove a source,
I don't
and it
have
can't
to
be
prove.
Israel.
You haven't proved
You have
me
to
right.
prove a source that prove yourself right, or you're not, or you're going to concede.
Well, then prove that I'm wrong.
I did. I told you.
No,
The
you didn't.
inspectors. I
Oh
did.
God,
Did you
the
not listen?
inspectors weren't even allowed to go in.
Here, clean out your damn ears. The inspectors. They were inspecting. They were looking. It was 30% enrichment. That's what the fuck they had.
Basically, what the man is saying is, we are saying there's inspectors that it was at one point. You're saying that's wrong. So where you have to prove is, why is that wrong? What info do you have that maybe we don't have that proves it wrong? Sorry, I didn't introduce myself yet, but I had to say that.
All right, Darren, age, state, who you voted for, so we go ahead and get that
Yeah.
done with.
39, North Carolina, Kamala Harris.
Okay. So, Squirrel, go ahead and address that. You are allowed to teacup to go find a source. We will not kick you. So all that will entail is just exiting the app. Don't close the app all the way. Just exit and go into like Google, whatever source you use, and please bring a source saying they were not adhering to the JCPOA.
Well,
Like I
you're
said,
right. I don't have an exact source. I just have
Oh,
what the
he doesn't
government
have to,
acted
but I
on,
have one for
and
you,
I
Rose.
trust them.
Congress.com or congress.gov. Actually, I was way off. Their enrichment was 3.67%. That's what
Bullshit.
their enrichment was sitting at. 3.67%. Congress.com. Can you not listen? It's a government website.
Espionage and lies, gotcha.
no, that's a source. Like, that is a reputable source. Just like if you were to ask me, I don't know what was the numbers of the people we lost during the pandemic. I would go to the CDC's website and look up the source
Who
there.
died of COVID? Or, sorry, C-19. I'm not supposed to say that word. I apologize.
You also have to say unalive. You can't say. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
You're good. But Congress, we go to these, sources, Congress.com, CDC.gov, to substantiate the things we're saying. So, if you want, and Slay, I saw your comment. I just haven't got a chance to say you're good. So, you're allowed, like I said, to teacup, or if you have a laptop or a computer, whatnot, to go find the source that says what you're claiming. So we brought in a source saying, this is what we're claiming, this is the proof. Now, all we ask is, since we provided sources, that you provide a source saying they were over they were close to a nuclear weapon, they were over enriching, they weren't adhering to the JCPOA before Trump tore it up.
And
That's
let me
what
just
we're
add
asking.
in. Let me just add in too. Before this whole thing started, his own cabinet, members of his own cabinet, were saying they were not close. He was actually instructed not to do this, and they were not close.
So,
they were above that level. I know that.
Well,
I can't.
That's why I'm asking.
I can't tell you exactly right now, but I'll concede because I can't go look it up right now.
Okay, so we'll take your concession. And when you're able to get the source, please come back and give us the source.
Or you
so
can
we'll
just
take your
get
concession.
on a laptop, look it up, and then
Darren,
tell us what that source is you're looking up, and then we'll look it up.
Some people don't have laptops. Some people don't have computers.
Well,
so that's why I'm saying I'm allowing him. I'm saying we will take your concession, but when you come back, please, give us the source. And it looks like Feltzy has provided that source. So if you want to copy and paste that into your browser, Feltzy did bring up a source.
All right.
Okay. So I'm gonna mute. I gotta get the store mopped and cleaned up before I head out. So I'm gonna mute up. If y'all need me, just scream for me. Don't actually scream because I got you on my headset because that would hurt. But if y'all need me, just grab my attention.
Gotcha. All right, so would you like to address the prompt then, since we'll move on to another subject?
Who'd you ask? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear what you said.
I need the MAGA.
Oh yeah, who else is a MAGA person here? I don't know.
That's
the other one
at
left.
the bottom there.
Squirrel.
Well, I think he's looking up something.
No, he'd be teacupped if he was looking up.
He's not teacupped.
Unless he has a computer and he's doing it that way.
I think he might be that way.
Oh, Jesus.
So what do you guys think about this? One or what?
What's this teacup where I can look it up and come back?
That's where
just go into on your phone. Don't you have Google or GPT or Perplexity? You just go over there.
So I can just swipe up and go to
the
other device, and I'll be here.
Yeah.
Stay on the device and do it. There you go.
So real quick, Jersey, we do not let them use ChatGPT or any AI source because AI is not a reliable source.
See, Perplexity gives you the sources. Perplexity gives you the sources where it gets its information from. So you can go back and fact check on Perplexity. I don't use ChatGPT.
You can see at the bottom that it says it's not accurate half the time.
It depends on the one you're using.
On Google.
Yeah, I use Perplexity because it gives me the sources that I got the information from.
What do you guys all think about this whole thing? Trump suing basically himself, being in the government.
He won. We're gonna be paying this slush fund.
Yeah, it's basically going all to his buddies. He says it's going to go to January 19th.
It ain't going there.
No, it's not. It's going to his buddies.
It ain't going to no January 6th people. Maybe they'll get
I think it will go. It will go to January 6th people because he's paying his little man-made militia.
That.
What happens with the midterms? That's what I think.
They're already getting paid, but here you go. He cannot send ICE to the polls or anywhere because the federal government is not in charge of the elections. The states are. So he has no say in what goes on at the polls.
He was talking about how
about everything.
Okay. He was talking about how poor January 6ers, they had so many legal fees and so many of them ended up going bankrupt and they were so wrongly persecuted.
How many of those January 6th that he let go had been arrested again for, like,
Crimes with underagers? Probably a lot.
Yeah,
At
about
least six.
Too many to
20% for
count.
various
At least
crimes.
6.
yeah.
I'd say about 20% for various crimes, and a few have been unalive within the first 2 weeks of being out.
Uh, real quick. Rage. Before we introduce Jay,
Yes.
need you to do me a favor.
Sure.
Send me the year, make, and model. Like all the information on your vehicle. And what I'll do is I'll look up and see if they sell the things I mentioned for your vehicle and send them over to you.
Well, thanks, Queenie. That's nice of you. I will do that.
Awesome. Now, Jay, age, state, who you voted for?
Yeah, I'm 57, North Carolina.
All right, Slay, you've got it.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, let's start with the prompt. Oh, that would be you.
Do you agree with the prompt?
Yeah, I think it's disgusting, and I think that underage, anybody that wants to date anybody underage or be with anybody underage is disgusting.
Yeah, well, a lot of the people you vote
How
with
do you
don't
feel
that
about
way.
the 82 million men who used the
Hold on.
Rape Academy
Hold on.
in the last month?
Hold on. How you can't just derail me. I don't like that.
I didn't derail you.
You did.
No, I
gotta
didn't.
do
I
things-
asked you a question.
Well, I'm in the middle of questioning him.
No, that's the host talking, not the Jay.
So, all right. So, you said you don't like it. You said that all right. So many of those in your party, they don't feel the same way you do.
Well, I mean, it's hard to quantify. It's easy to make blanket statements and say the Republicans are white people or whatever you want to say. The reality is that you can't quantify that number. You can't say that the majority of Republican men want to have, I guess, underage people. It's just not.
Well, let's look at it from a couple different points.
Isn't it supposed to be a
Okay,
majority?
there are 3 states that have absolutely 0 age limit. And
those 3 states need to be.
And let me tell you what those 3 states are. Those 3 states would be California, because I know MAGA loves it when they can throw California at you for anything. But California, Oklahoma,
Idaho,
Mississippi. 2 red states, 1 blue state. And it would be really bad that the ones in the red states, those 2 red states are really fighting to really get that consent age even lower.
What is just because I don't know the background? That they're trying to have a lower age limit.
Yeah, you know why
For
they want
consent.
that? And you know why? Because, see, you MAGA seem to think that you can make this country white again. So, what's the best way to do that? All these little young girls that can get pregnant, all they got to do is look at a Winky and they can be pregnant, I mean, so...
Yeah. Well, that's just disgusting.
You guys want
I
that
don't
birth
agree with
rate.
that. I think that's horrible.
Well, I mean, here, sir, let me ask you a question for a second. You're saying that, but knowing you voted for a person that's an obvious predator, has said multiple things about women and young women. Not only that, but his own daughter multiple times. But that's okay to you, apparently.
No, it's not okay to me. I think the things that Donald Trump says is just outlandish and disgusting.
But why would
And you voted for him.
Because I really I'm kind of like an American citizen right now that think that Americans are just screwed no matter who's in office. Under the Biden administration, there were so many children that went missing from the border crisis that we all watched live on TV, and not one Democrat was standing up saying, "Where are these children? What's happening to them?" No one cared. And so I think we're screwed in our political realm that we live in now today. That it doesn't matter who we put in office, we're still going to be paying high gas prices. Trump has not brought them down like he said he was going to. In fact, they've gone up. But the reality is the Democrats didn't do any better, and they've had a lot longer in the office than Republicans have.
No. Let's just get the timeline right. Right. Trump was in office. No, wait. Trump was in office. Our economy was tanking. Obama came in. We started getting back. No, wait. No, I got that confused. Hold on. Trump was in office.
I'm just saying. I don't know what to believe or who to vote for anymore. That's
Trump was in office. Our economy was tanking. Obama came in. It started going back up. Then he lost to then he tried to run again, but he lost to Biden.
Hold on. No, Trump was in office in 2016 to 2020. That's when he lost to Biden. Obama was before Trump.
Okay.
Not Trump before.
I'm sorry. I got it confused.
No, that's okay. I get
It's
it.
Obama, Trump, Biden, Trump.
Yeah. I mean, times were pretty good during Obama. I had no problem with the economy and things of that nature. But my whole point is, at this point, I don't even know what is the solution. It's not. I don't think it's to put Democrats in office, because I've seen what they've been capable of doing, and they did not make America great. That's the problem.
That's what I was trying to say. Every time a Democrat was in office, our economy was better. And every time we put a Republican in, it tanked again.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say Biden was at fault, but the reality is we lived 4 years under the Biden administration, which is Democratic, and my gas prices were just as high as they are today under Donald Trump. So I don't know what the solution is.
Whoa! That's a total lie right there.
Yeah, I know. I was about to say
that's a total lie.
Correction.
That's not a total lie.
I've actually done the
inflation
research.
was like 11%.
I've done the research. I've looked it up. The prices with Biden hovered somewhere around $3.50 near the end of 24.
Right.
So, and they did spike to above $5, but that was also because we were in the middle of a pandemic. We can't say the actual term. We have to say pandemic. So we were in that, causing inflation to go up, causing the whole world to literally shut down. Now, what is Trump's excuse for our gas prices being and actually projected to go higher than we were in the pandemic?
Well, she also says he doesn't care about that anyways.
Well, I mean, you have to take that statement in context too, because he did say amidst war he didn't care about America's financial situation. You guys want to leave off the amidst war part for I don't know why.
Can I correct some excuse me, can I correct some misinformation, please?
Please.
Thank you. So this whole multiple hundreds of thousands of children went missing.
Under like 300,000, right?
I'm talking. Hold on. Okay, so first off, get this. The children you're talking about are immigrant children. So you only care about immigrant children when it's under Biden. But those children didn't physically go missing. Some of them were placed with different families, and the government stopped tracking them. So this is what Fox News does. They propagandize things like this, and this is why it's important to see where your information is coming from. We have the Young Center, which is a great source. Office of Inspector General. So,
Yeah,
you guys, you really got to... Go ahead.
When I put everything as a whole, I think I'm gonna vote this next midterm. I'm gonna try and put it on.
I
You
can't
getting
hear you.
rated?
There's a lot of background
And
noise.
I'm gonna be looking out for.
Jay, I
I
can't
put
hear
it
you.
as- Yeah, can you hear me?
Sound like you're getting rated.
Hey,
I'm just saying it's pretty rich that people want to be like, oh, the children, and don't even know what kind of children they're talking about because obviously it's immigrant children. And if MAGA knew that those 100,000, 300,000 some children they were actually referring to as immigrant children, I don't think they'd give a fuck.
Not to mention, I would like to add in anybody who's the immigration that's going on. Some of the people that have gotten taken away are also like a couple I know, like at least 2 to 3, were actually vets, military vets that got taken out of our country.
That is a total lie.
That's not a total
well,
lie.
I can just say
Not a total lie.
I'm not a what Donald Trump is
Because you
doing.
can serve in our military with the promise that you will become a citizen, but you still have to go through the process. But you get the promise of a quick path to citizenship if you serve in our military. So it's not a lie.
Okay, you may be right. But hey, we were looking at the nukes, right?
No, we're not.
Oh, I was
I've
teacups,
never
right?
had any nukes. For 50 years, I'm 68 years old. For 50 years, I've been hearing Iran was 1 week away from having a nuke.
He asked for my proof. I got my
In
proof.
50 years,
All
they
right,
haven't
wait.
had
My
one.
source, that
These
was
guys
teacups.
proof apparently.
Excuse me?
Sorry, ma'am.
And he
No,
said
it's
if I
okay,
came up with
Darren.
to come back with it. So
Yeah,
it's world-nuclear.org.
What?
What?
The website to prove what I'm saying.
There's no such proof of what you were saying before. Come on now.
No, Queen was asking. He said to come back with receipts. I came back with them, and you're saying no, they're not legal.
So
Okay,
hold on,
you're
Jersey.
just going to deny it.
So
What's the
hold
website
on,
called?
hold on,
You
hold
didn't
on,
look up on the
hold on.
website.
Jersey, stop. One, we're not going to sit there and discredit someone's source when we ask them to bring a source. Absolutely not. That is unfair.
Thank you.
We don't do it to them, even though some of them do it to us. When we bring a source, they're like, oh, that's not right. We don't do it to them. We're different. We're better. Okay?
No, I totally agree.
The source
So,
is legitimate. That's a legitimate point. To
again,
look at the source.
I get that. If anyone is able to teacup and go look that source up real quick, or Rage, if you want to do that, because I know you gotta.
Sorry, my dog is. What is the source?
Go ahead, Squirrel. Read the source again.
World-nuclear.org.
Okay, world dash.
I'm going to look it up.
Okay, 1 second.
April 22nd of 2026.
And what is this source saying?
That their uranium was enriched up to 60%.
Okay, hold on a second.
Yeah, in 2026, yeah, it would have been, but we're talking back in when the JCPOA was still intact before Trump destroyed it. You're trying to say that they were up at 80% back then, and they weren't. It was 3.67%.
Doesn't matter whether it was back then or now. They're at that level.
Yes, there's a big difference.
Because
oh my God! No, don't try and throw the urine. We're talking about why we.
No,
did
dude,
what we did
think
with
about
Iran.
it. They only kept their uranium enriched to the point where they could use it for power sources, okay?
That's well above the power needed for nuclear power. That's way beyond.
What is 20%?
What was the percent they needed for nuclear power?
60 and above.
What?
60% and sorry, my dog.
No,
60%.
not for nuclear power.
No, for
that was way lower. Way lower.
Well, whatever
That's
he
bomb
said.
material there. 60% is bomb material.
World Nuclear Association. And what they are, they're an industry standard publication.
And they have an article stating all that.
Hold on, dude. What he's okay? If that was the case, then how come they didn't make one yet?
Read the article.
How come they didn't make one yet? If they already have the way to do it, how come they didn't make it yet?
Because they were in the, I don't know, they were in the middle of making ballistic long-range missiles so they could hit us with a nuke.
Okay.
Do you really believe that?
Until they did that?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Listen,
Before they got there.
So before the JCPOA was thrown out by Trump in 2018, Iran was limited.
They were already above that point.
Can I talk? Iran was limited to enriching uranium to 3.67% purity under the agreement, and that's from the Arms Control Center.
Oh, the agreement.
That Trump threw away.
Not what they did, but the agreement was that, right?
The agreement Obama's made was that it was limited to 3.67% purity.
Then how are they at 60%?
This is suitable for civilian nuclear power. It's far below weapons-grade uranium, and it's heavily monitored by international inspectors. They had watchdogs on this.
Yet they're at 60%. That's weird.
Well,
the UN was in charge of the inspections, and they were surprise inspections. It wasn't they were timed that Iran could hide things. They could just pop up anytime, and Iran was fine with it.
Listen, after the U.S. left the deal and sanctions returned, Iran gradually increased enrichment levels, first above 3.67%, then to 20%, later to 60%. And now inspectors even detected particles near 84% at one point, and that's from the Arms Control Association.
And whose fault is that?
Trump.
Donald
Yeah,
Trump.
I keep believing that.
No, he ruined the deal.
He tore up the deal.
Hold on. Host
Oh my
is
God.
talking.
I'm going to start nuking these people off the panel if you're going to talk over me.
I didn't mean to talk. I was talking at the same time. I didn't mean to do that.
Okay, now I'm going to try to explain something to you so maybe you can understand this, because maybe we're talking a little too fast to you, throwing too much at you. Okay, so if you say we're into the devil's lettuce, we'll just say for instance, and the court says that you have to have, that you can only have enough for your medical use that you need. You can only have 3.67, Okay, so you're following that rules because at any given time they can come knock on your door and search your house to make sure that you don't have anything more than that. So you're being a good boy. But then all of a sudden you go to court one day and the judge says, you've been doing so good that we're going to release you from your sentence, and as long as you don't get in any more trouble. So now nobody's going to come knocking on your door, right? So you decide that you can have as much as you want now. So you start, a little small. So you go get you'll go get you about 5. And next time you're like, oh, fuck this, I'm going to get ballsy. And you can get 20. And, a little bit later you decide that, fuck it, I'm going to go for a gusto and I'm going to go get 60A. Because nobody's going to come knocking on your door. It's the same thing Iran did. When Trump tore up the deal, they were like, hell, ain't nobody going to come here looking no more, so we can do what we want now.
No, Trump took America out of it.
That's what happened.
They still had to deal with the UN.
They did not. It wasn't just a UN. It was that
Yes,
deal
it was.
was
It was a
between
UN deal.
us. It was between us. Obama's the one who got the deal signed.
It was the UN.
It was us. Other than that, Trump couldn't have pulled us out. Couldn't have tore the thing up and threw it in the trash like he did. Stop playing games. Stop defending
he
this
took
man.
America out of the UN.
Stop defending him.
And
that
don't
is fucking
don't
sick.
try and play like I
Stop.
don't know what I'm talking.
No,
So
because you
again,
don't
so
know.
basically, wait,
don't
hold
know.
on, sir. Can I answer him what he's saying real quick?
You can
Even
try.
if what you're saying is right, we're saying that it was Obama's deal that was torn up by Trump, but you're saying Trump took us out of the UN, which is true, which is also horrible. So either option right now, what you're saying is fucking horrible.
Oh, I think worse is Iran having 60% uranium. I think that's worse.
By taking us out of the UN or tearing up that deal, let them do that. Do you not understand what you're saying?
Let the other countries take care of it.
And then
it's not weapons
They
grade.
can't.
I got
So now we have.
for you.
Oh, yes, it is a weapons grade.
So we did all this to let them get weapons grade, and now we have to worry about it. Now
They
we're
already
at a
had
war.
weapons
We're at a
grade.
war that he promised you we wouldn't have.
We're not
No,
at a
they
war.
weren't.
That war's
No, they
over.
weren't.
That conflict's over.
Sir, we still have boots on the ground. I know of people.
No, we don't have
in
boots on the ground.
101st Airborne being deployed. I am a Met. I'm a
They
Marine
may be
vet.
out on the
I'm a Marine
ships,
vet
but they're
of
not
10
on
years.
ground. There's no boots on ground, and get that right.
Do you know we just had a fighter jet that was pew-pewed down the other day? Are you aware of that?
Do you know? Yeah. How many vets? How many military members have we already lost in this non-actual war so far? What is it, 7, 8?
We don't
What are we
know.
at?
No, it's 14 that we know of.
14
And
that we
there's a
know.
lot more.
And that's not.
according to
We're not at a
Ramstein.
war yet, right?
According to Ramstein, which is where you go if you're injured in a conflict. That's where our hospital is. It's a
If they
lot
were
more than
injured
they're
during a
telling us.
time of conflict, I am military. Let's get this right.
And you don't
Active
consider it
military?
as conflict, dude? Are you serious? Are you blind? This is exactly how Afghanistan and Iraq started.
This is what Republicans and MAGAs do. They have changed the word war into conflict so that
No,
Congress
we
won't
didn't.
mess with them.
Dude,
The Democrats did
exactly
so
how
they can do their
Afghanistan and
stuff
Iraq started, dude.
and back off.
No, that's true because
They're
after
using
the
the same
60
terminology.
days, Squirrel, after the 60 days, he's got to rename it to something else. That's why they're renaming it to something like some kind of freaking sledgehammer or some dumbass name they
Yeah,
pulled out of their ass
Benghazi.
crack.
Sure.
Oh, you're gonna split off to Benghazi. All right.
Oh. You can use it, but we can't. I get it.
What are you
It's for
talking
you,
about?
not we. I get it.
No, I'm saying you're splitting off to a totally different conflict. I'm
that what
still
you tried
talking
to
about
do?
what's going on now. You wanna talk about something else?
Conflict is over. The operation's done.
No, it's not.
done.
It's still going on.
Did you see the news
No,
today?
not.
The news today said that Trump halted strikes in Iran for today. Do you watch the news?
Yeah, it's a
Do you not-
ceasefire.
Do you not consider? No. Do you not
I'm gonna
consider?
punch myself in the head.
Do you not
You
consider
should.
Please
using?
don't. It
Might
might make
help.
you smarter.
Do you not consider the fact that we bomb somebody, even if it's not like people in the in the plane, but drones to bomb places, like that's conflict.
Conflict, yes.
Okay, that's to me still a war. That's conflict.
No, conflict is for aggressive.
Oh my God.
We're not now. We're defensive.
So still attacking is
No, we're not attacking.
We
We
attack.
attack.
We
We defend.
attacked- attacking
We
today.
recently
They attacked
attacked
us,
with
we
one of our
defend.
boats. We've recently attacked with one of our boats.
We were
Man,
supposed
Because
to
you
they
be
might as
peace
attacked.
We
well
attacked
So we
went
defended.
out
Do
and
you
murdered
understand the
this
Daisy.
offense and
guy
defense
calling it a
part of this?
war. He probably thinks that his dog right now is smiling and not growling.
Oh, my dog's happy.
Dude, as a fellow veteran, you should really look at yourself right now.
No, I do.
Think about when you served, what you were serving for, and rethink your life.
Don't be an
No, what
oathbreaker,
I
dude.
served for is not where we're at right now. I
And you're
understand.
still agreeing with it, though. That
I
doesn't make any
believe that
fucking
America should
sense.
be protected above all else, and they should not have a nuke.
They don't have a nuke, dude.
I know they
They're
don't,
nowhere
because we prevented
close.
them from getting there. Do you
No,
understand?
we never had one.
Do you not
Preventative
remember
maintenance.
why we got
You know what PMS is?
Iraq
Preventative
War
maintenance
shouldn't
system.
have happened. They had no IBMs.
Can I ask you something, Squirrel? So
Go ahead.
should I just go up to somebody and punch them because I think that they may be a threat to me potentially? I mean, what would be the
No.
result of that if I did that? That would be assault, and I'd probably get
Did
locked
you
up.
know they were a threat?
Well, I felt like they would be. Maybe I had
Oh,
reason to
not
believe.
feelings. No feelings here.
Oh, okay.
Actual
Well,
You're going by
information
feelings.
showing
so
they might be a threat.
Facts
They're
would
going
say
to be a threat.
facts would say nothing I observed with all my five senses told me that they were going to harm me, but I had intuition, so I figured I'd get them before they got me.
All right.
Well, see,
Well, hey,
you're
not
using
to interrupt.
intuition
Good
and
night,
not facts.
guys.
That's
It's
it.
late. I gotta climb trees tomorrow. Have a good night.
All right,
Yeah,
then.
good night.
Squirrel, do you know what a fatwa is?
Or what?
Fatwa. Do you know what fatwa is?
Fat law?
Yeah, FATWA. Do you know what that is?
No, I don't know what word you're referring to.
Yes, fatwa is the religious belief of the Middle Eastern countries, some of the Middle Eastern countries that say that nuclear weapons are against religious beliefs and they would not create those weapons because they are weapons of mass destruction. I don't know if that's against TikTok
Interesting. I
language.
don't know where that's coming from. Never heard of it before.
My bad if it is. Okay. And the regime in Iran would never create that because it goes against fatwa.
Because they told you they wouldn't?
It goes against their fatwa and their religion.
If they tell you religiously they're not going to bomb you, are you going to believe them?
Yes, I would believe them because I'm agnostic and I believe that anybody who has a religion is allowed to have their religion and their beliefs.
All right. Well, go ahead and believe them. I don't trust them. I don't. I think they should not have that power. Because a small little bombing thing and they started launching
They didn't bomb us.
missiles
We
at
bombed
all
them.
the countries around us that have nothing to do with them. It's what we did to them, and they started bombing everybody around them. They're like, just bomb everybody. That was weird, wasn't it? They didn't come after people that attacked them. They came after all the countries around them.
Because the countries around them allied with Trump. So therefore, it's an enemy.
After they bombed them, yes, they
No,
did.
they allied with Trump
Like,
way
why are they
before
launching
that.
missiles at us? We
You
did
don't pay
nothing to
attention
them.
to the news at all, do you?
Oh, I do. I wish you did. They started launching missiles at countries that had nothing to do with what we did. And then they started aligning with us, so they helped us out. Because now they're bombing their friends, their neighbors. You don't bomb your friends and your neighbors. You're not good
They're
people if you
not
do
their
that.
friends.
Well, they're not anymore after they bombed them. They're
They
like, hell
weren't
no.
before.
Why
You
would you
better
do
look
that?
up. I'm sorry.
Why are they
You don't
attacking
know
the
any history here.
AUE?
You know no history of the Middle East. I'm sorry.
AAU, that's what they're coming after. They're launching stuff at them. They just hit one of their electrical, can't even think of it.
UA? You mean the UA? The UAE?
United Arab Emirates.
Yeah, Dubai.
Hmm? Yeah, they launch missiles at them.
I wonder why.
So do I, because they did nothing
I
to
don't
them.
wonder why. I'm being sarcastic. You don't even know sarcasm when you hear it.
Well, no, I know sarcasm. The point is they did nothing to them. Why are they launching missiles at them? They're just randomly launching missiles at people because they're pissed off.
Hello? Okay, now I'm working. Okay, those are our bases, Squirrel. Our bases were in other countries. They were attacking to get at us.
How many bases we have in the United Arab Emirates?
We have a ton of bases everywhere, all over the Middle East, all over the world.
We are allied with the UAE and the Saudis. What do you think Trump was doing over there when he took that?
Now they pissed them all off and they're gravitating to our side.
Not.
Who?
Oh, yeah, they are.
Who? Who are you talking about?
Bro, who attacked us on 9/11?
He
Squirrel!
has no answer.
You don't have an answer? That was the Saudis. That's who was flying those planes, was Saudis.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
But yet Trump has
Here
made an
comes the
alliance with
hail.
the Saudis.
Talking about Trump, it's about
Damn.
America. You can't get that right.
Oh, that's a wild storm, Candy. I like it.
Wow, Candy, that's great.
So I have a question, and I did just state it in the comments. What gives us the right to have nuclear power, but not for other people to have it when we think that they're going to use it for devious means? We don't know that.
I'm not asking for much.
I love that question. Hey, whoa, come on, son. I love that question because we don't use it. We
We
don't
did use
launch
it. We were the
missiles at
first.
random countries.
What?
Okay, yes, it was not nuclear. It was atomic. It's different.
Whatever. It still is destructive.
Still was very bad. Well, yeah. Then we realized, oh shit, that was wrong. But then again, they did just take out our entire naval fleet, so they were trying to take us over. So we fought hard to keep our country.
Yeah, but I mean, if you think about what we did, that's the biggest atrocity besides the
You're
Holocaust.
damn right it is.
I mean, 2 cities just vaporized.
Yes, you're 100% correct on that.
Do
And
you
we understand
understand
that
why
power
it is that we
cannot
have
be left alone
nuclear
and people that are
weapons?
angry.
Do you understand why it is we have nuclear weapons now?
No,
We have nuclear
because
weapons now because Russia also has nuclear weapons. And that's the
yes, so
only
we have to
reason why we have this nuclear arms race.
mutualize destruction. Yes,
No, come on, hold
because
up.
if you hit us,
Y'all
we'll
gonna
hit
get.
you. That way, you won't use
Hold
them,
on,
right?
hold on.
We have a non-proliferation agreement. You know that.
I was just
Oh
I
talking.
my God.
understand, but if it wasn't for the fact that we started it with the atomic.
I'm sorry, family, but you guys can't just throw out whatever you feel like saying. It has to be factual. This isn't a MAGA live. Nuclear weapons are a deterrence. That's all they are. They are not anything other than
Exactly.
a deterrence. So I don't care who has one, honestly. I really don't. Because that's all it is a deterrence. They know that if you launch one at them, they're going to launch one at you. It's just plain and simple. There's nobody out there planning, oh, no country's sitting there saying we should get nuclear weapons so we can fire them off at other people. Because they know what's going to happen if they did. So, say Iran did have one. Who are they going to fire it at? Nobody, because they know even if they launch one into freaking Israel, they know that they're done for. From their point on, they are done. So what is the deal? I don't understand what your big worry is. I don't understand why your president doesn't give a hell about our finances because he just doesn't want them to have one. I mean, come on. Let's grow up. It's time to grow up. It's time for us to call out what's wrong. If I can do it on my side, you should be able to do it on your side. And I just don't understand. Why is it so hard? What does this man have on you? I mean, seriously, there is no president. This isn't like it's a rock concert and he's a fucking leader of a rock band and he's your favorite band and this is a fucking president. This is politics. You shouldn't be fanboying over anybody. I can't say there was one president in the history of our country that I would want to go out and buy a T-shirt, a hat, or just go to the ends of the earth to fucking defend. There's just no way I would. I just don't get it. What is it? What is about this man that he has such a hold on you? Because you're
It's not about
brainwashed
the
like
man.
hell. You are. You know this man
No,
is. Don't you
no.
say a word. Don't you say a word till I'm done speaking. Then I will let you speak without anybody else speaking. This is the most horrible man possible. He's done the most despicable things that you could even think about speaking about. The man deserves to be behind bars, but yet you elected him to be our president. Well, should I say your president? Because he fucking says he hates me. He calls me a terrorist. He would like to see me unalive. That's what the fuck he would like. So he's your president, not mine. I have nothing to do with him. As far as I'm concerned, I'm not a part of this fucking country. Not until the MAGA is dead. As soon as the MAGA unalives, then I will be more than happy to rejoin the country. But I am not a part of this country at the moment because I can't stand it. And then to watch you people be sycophants over him, and you will go to the end of the earth to defend him. You will not call him out for his bullshit. You will not say he does anything wrong. Come on, man. Let's grow up a little bit. You're old enough to grow up. You're old enough to know right from fucking wrong. And I'm sorry, if you don't, then you really need to get a fucking life. And with that, I'll land my plane. I'll let you speak like I promised I would.
And just so you know, I do not follow him around like a sycophant. I think those words you used. I believe in the things he's saying. I believe in trying to make stuff better. We're fighting the entire media. You can't get a word edgewise in the mainstream media that says anything good. They keep telling lies, and they keep getting proved wrong and wrong, and they keep filing lawsuit after lawsuit. And all they're doing is trying to. They want him to fail. I'm sorry, he is the president of the United States of America, and I want the United States of America to win. But when you're fighting them constantly, you're just trying to you're dragging every citizen down, and that's why our gas prices are high. That's because the left is fighting so hard. They're just doing everything they can to make sure that he fails because they don't want a president that actually cares about the people. And that's kind of where I'll land my plane.
Well, isn't that how
I
he
wish-
treated Biden for his 4 years?
But I wish he would do something to get a win for it, but he's done nothing to get a W.
Thank you.
He's
Absolutely
been trying.
nothing. How? How has he been trying? Let me go over his
Look at the
campaign
number
promises.
of lawsuits
Just
filed
hang-
against Trump as
It
compared
doesn't
to
matter.
any other president.
Okay,
Yes, it does. They're tying him
let's
up
talk
legally.
about that. Let's talk about that for a minute. Okay, what are these lawsuits for? Violating the Constitution. Why? Because he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to give immigrants due process.
And they're all
I'm
proved
sorry.
wrong. And they're all
I'm
proved
sorry.
wrong. And they're all proved wrong.
How is that proved wrong? A Supreme
Eventually,
Court
they end up finding
9-0.
out, no, it's fine.
The
But they
Supreme
spend so much
Court-
time and money,
The
and they
Supreme,
fight
the
every
Supreme,
law
the
he tries to
Supreme,
make.
the Supreme, the
Talking over the
Supreme,
whole squirrel.
the Supreme Court ruled 9-0 that he had to bring Garcia back to the United States. So there you go. What lawsuits?
Is that what describes America?
Yeah, everybody gets due process. And before you say, no, that's just for Americans, let me give you an example. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Say a guy from Canada comes on vacation to go to Florida, go to Disneyland, or go to Disney World. And he took his family to Disney World. He had one too many beers that day. And he shouldn't have been behind the wheel, but he did. Just like a lot of Americans do. He got behind the wheel and, oops, he accidentally mowed over a pedestrian on the way back to the hotel. So,
oh, it's okay to kill people?
Now, what do we do with this? Now, if by you guys' thing, we should not give him due process. We should not take him to court. That we should just send him back across the Canadian border.
That's bullshit.
After he unalived one of our people. That's what you want. Now, what
No,
we
that's
say,
bullshit. That's what
we
you're
say,
saying.
we say that our Constitution grants them due process, which means that we take him to jail, we let him have a trial, the judge will sentence him to whatever the sentence is. He will serve out his sentence in the United States, and then we send him back to Canada. So what? It's either due process for all or due process for none. What is it? You can't just have due process for who you choose to have due process for. So if due process covers every person,
you can't.
So you have to give due process to everybody, no matter who they are. Okay, so that's why there are lawsuits, because Trump does not want to give due process. He just wants to round them up. He wants to throw them in a plane, and he wants to ship them to wherever the fuck he feels like shipping them to. And
No,
that's
these are
not
people that
right.
have already committed crimes and have already been.
No, they haven't.
There's no proof for that. There is no proof for that.
Yes, there is. You
Trump
look
has
it up.
committed
Well,
more
then
crimes
show
than the
me the
majority
proof.
of those people.
Show me
Hold
the
on.
proof.
The host was speaking. Let's not interrupt, please.
So that's where a majority of his lawsuits are coming from, and it's all the illegal crap that he wants to do. If he would do things the right way, like tariffs, he could not do the tariffs that he wanted to do. He was told he could not do those tariffs, and he knew those tariffs were going to hurt us, but he didn't care. He didn't care, but he did it anyway. So yeah, you think we're not going to challenge him?
He had the power to do it.
Just like when Biden tried to do the student loan forgiveness. Y'all did not like that. Y'all said it was unconstitutional. You took him to court. The court said he could not do that. So what did he do? He did not do that. He tried to do it a different route, which you guys challenged that too. It's for every president gets challenged in court, and you cannot go by that. But let's go over his campaign promises and see how many he's kept of his campaign promises. Because you said you like what he said.
Oh, no.
You like no. You don't want to. No. We're gonna do this. No, we have
you're
to.
going to this.
No, we have to. his campaign promises. He promised that he
Obama
would
said
end the
we'd have
Ukraine,
health care and everything be cheaper and it'd be much easier and much affordable.
and
Well,
it
he
was.
fucked that up, didn't he? So, all right.
Yeah, but you know what? That was Republicans that
Oh,
fought
because
him
he's
on that.
somebody else's fault, not his, right?
But hey, I
But
don't agree.
everything
I
Trump
mean,
did is his
the
fault.
Obamacare,
But everything Obama
the
did is not his fault. Got it.
See, that's the thing. You don't want to. We're gonna go over his campaign promises. So he promised to end the Ukraine war. He promised to end the Ukraine war before he even took office. That didn't happen.
Has he made America better, or do you care about his
no.
promises, or whether America
No.
is better?
He ain't made it better. It's the same.
Hold on, Reb. I'm getting there. Let me get there for a second, Reb. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna
You
throw
think
everything
America's
at him.
better off? Go ahead and tell me.
Okay, so that's one promise. He said he would lower grocery prices. Well, we knew that couldn't happen because a president can't lower grocery prices. That just doesn't work that way. Once them prices are set, they're set. That's it. They ain't coming
is
back
Trump
down.
now affordable for gas? Because Biden wasn't accountable for it, but Trump is now accountable for gas.
Okay, let me sideline just to explain the gas thing to you, since you apparently didn't know that either. Okay,
It depends which president's in charge.
Because of the C-19, nobody was driving. So Trump went to OPEC. He asked OPEC to stop production. They made an agreement that lasted into 2022 that they would cut production of oil. And they did. And then what happened? The country opened back up. People started driving. The demand for gas was high again. OPEC started producing oil. They took the price of oil went up because the demand was very high for oil. So the price of oil went up. And then we had the little thing of Russia invading Ukraine. So between those two conflicts, of those two things at the same time, our gas prices went through the fucking roof. But you seen they did come down. They did come down by the end of Biden's term. So we're going to end with that one because that kind of
because
debunks
Biden released all our strategic oil reserves. That's why they came down.
No.
Now we have to build the reserves back up.
Let me talk about that for a second.
Oh,
yes,
true.
You know what? Biden did. Yes,
and he sold them to China.
Yes. Hold on. Biden did sell the oils in the oil reserves. He did.
Exactly.
He sold them. He sold them when the price. No, listen. No, let me finish. He sold the oil. He sold that oil while the price was high. And then you know what he did? He bought the oil back when the price of oil went back low. He replaced it and got it at a cheaper price. So he actually made money for the United States. W. Biden. Now, let's go back to Trump's campaign promises, since I got all your little sidelines out of the way. Okay, so we knew he couldn't lower grocery prices, so that we already knew. But you MAGAs, boy, you guys he's going to lower our prices. Okay, he said he was going to lower gas price. Well, man, we see that's not happening. That gas price is going up. All right, so we knew that one he didn't. He said no new wars. Well, we're in one of those, so I guess that one's out of the fucking question. What else? There was something that Reb, help me out here. What was he saying when you?
He said he had health care. Didn't have that.
Oh yeah, he had concepts of a plan for health care, and we still yet to see anything new for health care.
It was better than his plan?
Fuck no, I lost my family health care because of him.
No, well, what's his plan? If it's better than what you said Obama's was, what's
we had a plan I could afford until he threw his shit in and then said if I don't pay for health care, he's going to charge me.
So what about now?
I'm going to tax you if you can't afford health care. I'm like,
but what are you
doing
now?
It before you came in the office.
Come on, stop it.
No, I could.
All right. How about this? Trump is suing his own government.
I have a four member household, and they fucking tanked
is suing his own government.
Insurance.
So there's proof right there.
I can't afford it because he
doesn't care about America's money.
He
Yeah,
doesn't care about
exactly, Reb.
America's
I
money.
have him saying that, Reb. Would you like to see it?
I heard it myself. He
Well,
doesn't
I
care
care
about
I'm
about
America's
saying
my
I don't
money.
think
pocketbook and
Squirrel
how to
did.
fucking work it.
Go ahead, play it for Squirrel.
Okay.
All right, AI me. Let's go.
It's not fucking AI.
It looks like it.
Are Americans' financial situations motivating you to make a deal? Not even a little bit. The only thing that matters when I'm talking about Iran,
Not even a
they
little
can't have a
bit.
nuclear weapon. I don't think about Americans'
Well, that's
financial situations.
negotiations
I
there
don't think
too.
about
anybody.
Americans' financial situations.
But he's suing us
Oh,
for
was that the
billions of
question? I
dollars.
didn't hear that.
Oh yeah, he's suing us. And then what he wants to do with the money is give it to the J6ers. Imagine that.
His own
Oh yeah,
product.
imagine that.
They didn't do the crime. It's on videotape.
Do you know any of the J6ers?
They are
It's on
accessories to
videotape.
murder, every single one of them.
They didn't wear masks.
Because 5 people
They
were
should murder
unalive.
every J6er? Good lord.
What do you mean? I never said
That
that.
is insane. Did
They
you
they
just
were
say
they, they
that?
were they were in prison for the crimes that they did, right?
They should have
Hold on.
been
What
staying
crimes?
in prison.
Let me correct something.
Trespassing was the least of the
Let me
What
crimes.
crime?
correct something.
I know
You
one.
can't.
The vice
You
president of the NRA
oh
in
my
How
Wisconsin,
dare
fucking
here,
you?
him and
god.
his association sprayed a cop in the face with.
Okay, you can't say murder like the actual term on TikTok Live. Please and thank you. Let's use TikTok friendly terminology. Please and thank you. And honestly, I'm not sorry for muting whoever I just muted. I was in the middle of speaking, trying to correct that.
It was Madison.
I didn't say that.
No, I'm not saying you did. Squirrel did. I wanted to catch it, so it wasn't said again.
And I was saying that you muted Madison.
I did not say that.
Yes, you did. You
Or
said.
did I?
Yes, you did.
I apologize.
All I'm saying is what I said. How are you suing
I
your own
got heated.
country to give the money to the criminals? He already pardoned them. Isn't that enough? Now you want
They
to give
just
them money for what they
pardon the
did?
last administration freely.
What?
What?
What are you talking about? We're talking about Trump,
Everybody
not
from
Biden.
Biden was pardoned,
Take
so
Biden
now
out of your
the
head.
J6ers get pardoned.
Because
That's
he knew
bad,
what
wrong?
Trump was going to do. He already knew what Trump was going to do. Trump was going to
Exactly.
go after him. He knew that. That's why he did it. Hell, Trump said it for his 4 years. Oh, if I get back in, I'm going after him. They weaponized it and all that. He had to go for immunity. All that bullshit because he knows he's guilty for real. But he don't want to go to jail.
Yeah, sure. As long as that's what you believe, good for you.
I'm just saying, when's the last... What other president said, well, we have presidential immunity? Which one?
Oh, Biden. He preempted
Come on, man.
Biden
pardons.
did not
Oh,
ask the
come
Supreme
on.
Court
Come
to
on. He
make
did.
immunity.
I don't even
When?
know what they're guilty
When?
of. They get pardoned for everything.
When?
Biden did it.
When?
Seriously, are you that dumb?
When did Biden do it? No. We
When
know he
he
didn't.
left the presidency.
No, he did
Everybody
not.
got
Did
No,
it
he
in
did
his
not. Because
first term.
hold on. Let me say this.
Oh, God. Are you
Squirrel. Let
that
me say this,
dumb and you
squirrel.
don't
Let
know
me say
that?
this, squirrel. Trump did it first, right?
Mm-mm.
Yes.
First term,
Mm-mm.
Reb.
Exactly. Or actually, it wasn't
Had
even his
nothing
first
to do
term.
with
It
this.
was after he lost. He started talking about, I can't be charged. It's presidential immunity.
He
I got immunity.
never pardoned someone that had not committed a crime or was not charged of a crime.
You're crazy. He let it go a bunch of rappers that were
Biden
charged
was
with
the
the
first
crime.
person to ever pardon somebody who had not been charged of a crime.
Okay. Like I told you,
That's true. It's
I
true. Look
just
it
told
up.
you what
So
that plan
what?
was because
He gave preemptive pardons. This is what is this?
he
I
knew
don't
what
want to
he
talk
already
about.
what he Trump said it. I'm going after everybody that tried to prosecute me. He said it. So Biden just took what he said and said, "All right, you know what?
Oh,
I'm gonna
no. That's
protect
what you
y'all."
heard in your head. That's not the truth of what was said.
What?
He did not say that. That's a lie.
He did. Trump threatened and everything all while he was running for president.
Not to
When?
mention the lie about
When
the
did he say he was
2020
going after everybody that was
election.
against him? That's a lie. You're making that shit up.
He said that about Jack Smith. Oh, you're weaponizing the DOJ against me. He said that about Jack Smith
He points
in his
out facts,
investigation.
yeah. It's okay to point out facts, right?
That wasn't a fact. The man was investigating, and that's what the DOJ does. It's their job.
He didn't.
That's not
He didn't.
weaponization.
He didn't pardon people that weren't even convicted of crimes yet because he knew that what they did was illegal. So he said, "Hey, blanket carte blanche. You're not getting. You are now
Well, hold on.
all
Let me say this to
free."
you, Squirrel. If his
That's what
blanket
Biden
pardons was
did.
illegal, hold on. If his blanket pardons was illegal, I guarantee you Trump would have took that to the Supreme Court to get it overturned. I guarantee you, because Trump is a bitch like that.
No, he's too busy dealing with everyday assholes.
Make that make sense. Look at the bullshit. He's barely even talking about what he has to do, but he's suing us. He's making us pay for a bullshit ballroom.
He dropped the lawsuit. Get it right.
Yeah, because he wants them to pay out the J6ers. That was why he dropped it, the lawsuit. He wants the money that he was going to sue him for
His
to go
lawsuit
to the
was legit.
J6ers. Or whoever felt that Biden's DOJ was after
Trump
him.
got a deal.
So is that
How
really
many
a deal?
friends did you lose on J6?
What?
How many friends did you lose on
I
J6?
swear to Christ, if you
Oh, how
deflect
many?
one
What
more
does that
time,
have to do with anything?
stop it. Stay on topic. I've been in here for several minutes and I am having a hell of a time keeping up with this conversation because the second Reb backs you into a corner, Squirrel, you just squirrel right out of it and go, oh, look, next topic. Fucking stop. Stay on topic. Sorry, Reb.
Pizza.
I lost one friend that day.
Oh, cry harder. I guess I shouldn't have been there breaking the law.
So did he work there? Or was he breaking the law there?
Don't tell me it was Ashley Babbitt.
Was it one of the police officers?
Oh, God almighty. Are you for real?
Yeah.
Was she breaking? Did that happen in the going on during a mission
Fuck
of
off.
a crime? I'm sorry. Did
If she
that happen
only
during the mission of a crime?
Nope.
No? So she was supposed to break glass and climb through a window while the security is telling her not to come through the window.
She should have
That's
complied.
not breaking the law.
He should have complied. That's right.
Yeah, she should have
Oh my
complied.
God, she broke a window. Shoot her, kill her, right?
And
Good
when
job.
she's coming through it,
Good call. Good call.
When she is breaking
Oh
a
my God,
window
she
in a
broke some glass.
secure
Kill her.
barrier where
police
Congress
kill
is
children.
on
Police
the other
unallow
side of
children.
it. Fuck yeah!
Police
Everyone
don't allow
in the
children
preview
for less.
is already
With weapons.
pointed at her, and she has been warned repeatedly. We know this because it's on fucking video. And why the fuck are we talking about shit that went down 6 years ago? Your whataboutisms are fucking exhausting. Stay on topic. Trump is the topic. No what about Biden. No what about Hunter. None of this bullshit. Fucking stop.
So again, Squirrel, can you tell me why he's suing his own government to pay the J6ers that are known criminals? They're known criminals, or they wouldn't have went to jail for what they did. Plus, they're on tape doing it. So can you tell me why he's trying to take money from the taxpayer to give to them? You're on mute, Squirrel.
Sounds to me like a man-made militia.
Do you think if you went to the White House and tried to break in and smashed a window to try to get to Trump, that's just fine?
Yeah. You're not gonna get no hot ones put in you, right? No hot ones put in you. You're just gonna go bust the window and smile in Trump's face like I did it. I got here.
Like, oh, sorry, pal. I was just trying to preserve democracy. You know, you cannot climb on a federal building
With a couple of
without-
thousand people behind you pushing the doors and trying to break the glass too. Okay.
Not to mention
With
the fact that
pepper spray
members
and
of
weapons.
Congress were in the room just beyond that, right? Because that was in one of the wings. I believe that was the House chambers. Members of Congress were literally barricading the doors and sheltering, getting down low to the ground. And these people were chanting, hang Mike Pence and calling for the unalivement of these people, including Nancy Pelosi, AOC, and any other Democrat they could get their hands on. So with a pew-pew already pointed at her and her trying to go through the glass, that's just really no big deal. Really?
And
Really?
Ted Cruz was in the broom closet crapping his pants. That's where he was.
Then Mitch McConnell gets on 60 Minutes and literally cries, tries to cry. I don't think real tears came out because I don't think that the devil incarnate can do that. But how scared he was, and the poor staffers and everything, yada yada yada. And you people still voted for it. You still did it.
While Trump sat there for 3 hours and watched it go down. And still lies to this day about Pelosi could have stopped it, knowing damn well that he's the governor, pretty much, of New York, of D.C., the mayor or whatever. It was on him to call him.
And that same video that y'all try to use is like evidence against Nancy Pelosi and saying this is all our fault. By the way, like 20 minutes before that, there is like 45 minutes of coverage of her trying to get Trump and somebody in the executive office to fucking respond with the National Guard. Guess who else is on those calls with her? Mitch McConnell and other Republican senators and House members. That's on video too. Where the fuck are you, squirrel? You're sure quiet.
And they knew they were going to do it. And
He said to bring the National Guard, and he shut it down.
Nope.
You got it backwards.
Yes, he did. It's on you. You have to call.
Who's she
I suggest
National
Guard. You would have to be the call.
She can't do it. It has to be the president.
She literally has no control. For it. She did. It's on video.
No,
she fucking called for it.
No, he
No,
did
she
not.
called for it. He
said
refused.
Secret Service should
God, you believe CNN, don't you? All right.
Refused.
Well, can't do much.
People were on the fucking phones all goddamn day telling him to stop it, including his own fucking family. And he sat there for hours watching it on TV. And worse, he tweeted, ramping up his supporters even more by throwing Mike Pence under the fucking bus. This is solely on him.
Not to mention he lost. You guys lost.
Yeah, your leftist drama bullshit.
Leftist drama. Keep attacking the messages.
You just make shit up.
Well, I guess like I'll just come to your house and like we'll go find a sheriff in your community and I'll put
what's wrong, Squirrel, is that's what Trump does. Trump makes things up.
Yep. Yes.
How many lies has he been proven wrong about already?
How many lies have you told in your life?
Tens of thousands. No, I don't.
Not as many as Trump.
Oh no, I'm not gonna.
Not as many as Trump.
What does anybody else having a
now you can tell any lie you want. It's okay, right?
Okay, y'all.
Can you face up to the truth of what you've done?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I have hours of video and documents and texts and emails I could show you. You won't fucking care. Because you don't care. Because it's been in your face for several fucking years. We have the evidence.
I live in California. I know how fucking horrible it is.
Oh, there you go, deflecting again to fucking California. Nah. We have the facts. Where are yours? Because all I've heard come out of your mouth are whataboutisms, deflections, and attacks on us as people, not the message. That's
what have I said about you?
I am rubber, you are glue. Whatever bounces off me, fixed on you. That's what you sound like.
So nothing. Okay.
Well, how many times has they proven him wrong on his lies? It's in videos. There's all the videos. He lies about everything that he talks about.
Okay.
And you guys, that's what unalives me, is that you don't see it. It's blatant.
Was Biden ever wrong?
Oh my God.
Yes. He didn't talk as much as Trump does. And brag like Trump
we're not entertaining that. We are not
Was
entertaining.
Obama ever wrong?
We are not entertaining whataboutisms about Biden or Obama. Because no, fucking frankly, they didn't fucking do it. We are talking about Trump. Trump is
How many senators have been wrong?
Trump is in power.
Not Trump.
People are in power. He controls
Truth
the
don't
entire
matter to you.
fucking government. We are not talking about Biden or Obama because they are not the fucking problem.
We've been giving you truth this whole entire time, and you got shit in your ears.
Make Trump bad. Is what you're telling me.
Trump
No,
is bad,
Trump
is
is
what we're
bad.
telling you.
We don't gotta do anything. He does it himself.
In this room.
How many other politicians are bad?
Squirrel. Plenty of
How many
politicians are
other
bad.
politicians are bad?
Squirrel.
How
We're
many
not
have you
doing
heard
that.
from like you hear Trump? Look at it that
Other
way.
politicians
That's a
aren't
straw
the
man
fucking
argument. Come on, man.
other politicians aren't the
Next.
president.
Go ahead, Queenie.
They have a lot more control
All
in your
right.
life than you think they know.
Shut
All
the
right,
fuck
Squirrel.
up.
Squirrel. Listen, buddy. Let's talk one on one here. You're saying make Trump bad. Okay, he makes himself look bad. He makes
Exactly.
himself bad. So
Okay, one-on-one, let's
just
go.
just hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. I don't want to mute you. I want this to be a productive conversation.
It's not
Just
gonna be.
hear me out. So
I'm just going simple one-on-one.
so here, hold on.
Shut up.
Here's the question: do you have kids, a wife, daughters? Like, do you have any of that?
Yeah, I may or may not have some of that, yeah.
Okay, so I'm assuming wife, daughter, son.
Yeah, pretty much hammered it, yeah.
Okay, all right, cool. So glad you said that. Okay, so this is a hypothetical, but it's based on truth. Okay, so say you put your daughter, she's 15. You know, you put her in a pageant, right?
Put her in a what?
Pageant. You know, like Miss USA, Miss Universe.
Oh, a pageant. Okay.
Yeah. So you put her in a pageant. Well,
No, I wouldn't.
well, no, just hear this hypothetical. Hear me out.
Okay.
Okay. So you put her in a pageant. She's 15 years old, and she comes to you after the pageant and goes, "Dad, the pageant owner walked in on me while I was changing. I didn't have any clothes on, and he was just looking at me." How would you react?
I wouldn't have to worry much about that because my wife would be there with her.
But no. We're saying in this hypothetical, it's you. It's you. You took her there. Say your wife had to work or could not make it. Okay, couldn't make
Why
it.
would I be back there?
You,
Oh my
you
God.
wouldn't.
Just
You
fucking answer the
wouldn't.
question.
You're asking me to go in a room with a bunch of...
No. Hold on. Let me
No,
clarify.
why would I wouldn't be there?
Exactly. He said, "Why would I be back there, Rose?" Just remember that. Sorry. Continue.
Yep.
You're good.
Yeah,
So
that answers your question.
hold on. You are in the audience. You're not backstage. You're not in the dressing room. You are in the audience. Okay, waiting for her to come on stage. Well, the pageant goes on, and she comes to you after the pageant. She finds you out where everyone meets up, right? So she finds you and says, "Dad, the pageant owner walked in on me. I didn't have any clothes on. I was changing, and he just stared at me." How would you react?
I know you already have a win-win situation on this one.
No, how would you react? This is a you-ism, okay? This is you. How would you react as a dad?
Number one, like I said, I wouldn't. Her mom would be there with her.
Oh my God.
And that
No.
would be the correct thing.
Shut up.
But now,
Shut up. Stop putting
the
it on the
fact
woman.
that I'm not there...
No, you're completely missing the fucking point.
No, the fact that I'm not there, you've already won your argument.
He can't untwist being a
no,
pretzel.
Just like, why was
sorry
Trump
to just-
there?
No, I'm sorry
If a
to
man
interrupt-
won't be
interject,
there...
but I am so fucking done of my life experience being used as examples for these fuckers, and they never fucking get it. I am tired of being whiplashed with this shit. I'm fucking done. I am not entertaining this shit. He doesn't fucking care.
It's not a hypothetical anymore?
It is. No, it's not a hypothetical. Trump actually fucking did it. And you don't fucking care. You don't even care if it was your own daughter because you're looking for ways to wiggle out of it, to wiggle out of any accountability. Even now, you're putting it on your wife, the woman. You still can't even accept accountability or responsibility as the fucking man and as the fucking father. And we girls, We have to put up with that through our entire fucking lives.
No
And
matter
then
what
we have to
answer I
deal
gave him, you
with
guys
men
both went.
like you making excuses and then sitting here acting as if your wife being there could have prevented an assault from happening.
Oh, you're damn right it would.
Nope.
No, it wouldn't have.
Literally not.
Oh,
They don't
yeah,
let
well,
other
it would.
people
Nope.
in the
Nope,
back.
motherfucker. Nope. Goddamn no. When people want to do that, they will find ways of doing it.
They don't allow the parents in those dressing
They don't
rooms.
let nobody
I
in the
can't do I
back
can't do
but
this
the people
apologetics
in the
anymore. I
back.
can't fucking do
Well,
it.
then she would never be there because I'm smart enough to keep her away
You're
from
gonna
her.
fuck all the way up. Right now.
Okay.
We're gonna get
I
on a
have a
different
question.
topic
I have a
because
question. Like
I
with
can't.
all these dads and with their wives and their kids and good people, only Jerry Sandusky is still in jail for what happened at Penn State. That's all those men back there, right, watching out for their kids. No, they didn't. Let's talk about the fact that why did Simone Biles miss the Olympics? Mom and dad were right there in the doctor's office, but yet a physician was able to come in and essay 30 gymnasts. Your presence doesn't do shit. Because if it did, you would have solved this by now. He did do it. He did it. An affidavit under oath is evidence in a case. You do not need any other evidence to go forward. He did it. But you know what? You guys don't give a shit about women and you don't care about kids. You just don't. You don't. So just say it. Just say it that you don't. You don't care. And I'm good with that. You don't give a shit.
Well, I've
quick,
done to protect women and kids.
Real quick, I am very quiet because I am trying to charge my phone and my headset's not plugged up. Okay, Joe, in the comments, please stop spamming. We see your comment. There's no point in saying it over and over and over again. This is your first and only warning. You keep doing it, you will be muted. Never mind, you already were.
All you got to do is ask them about consent. Like, okay, you guys are good, so I can go find a 12-year-old boy and marry him. Then they're like, oh God, could you do it?
So, Squirrel, you totally missed where I was going with that. Okay, so
I'm pretty sure
let
it
me
did.
put myself into the hypothetical that I was saying. So,
Are we going back to the? Are we going back to the?
I was just going to finish up.
I don't want to go
use
there.
an example and then move on.
They're all going to hate me, and
I already fucking do.
So,
good for you.
In the reaction I was looking for, okay, I would have been outraged. I would have had that person arrested fucking immediately and charges brought against them. Now to move on subject.
I'm trying to agree with
you. You weren't though. You were sitting there trying to find a loophole, a little snake through. You're saying, well, I wouldn't be there and I wouldn't do. No, that's not what we were asking. And you totally missed it. You pissed Carl off, beyond pissed off. And
a man walked into the girl's bathroom. Fuck no, I'm not good with that.
Well, yeah, you did good with it because that's what you voted for.
No, I voted to not
That's
have
what you
men
voted for.
in
That's
women's
what you voted for. That's what you voted for.
So
You decided eggs
now
were more
the
important
opposite
to you.
of
Now
that.
we've moved into my wheelhouse. Trans topic. Because you did just say, I don't want men in the women's restroom. Okay. So,
yes.
Awesome. I love that we smoothly transition topics. So you understand, and I can guarantee you, as a man who has guaranteed used the restroom in public from the beginning of May till now, right? So I can guarantee you used the restroom with at least 2 to 3 trans men while you were out in public, because you can't tell. Like, everyone thinks you can tell,
Shit,
a
2 to 3
man and a trans woman from a woman.
That's low.
Okay, hold
That's
on,
low.
hold on. I really didn't want to do that. So, God, motherfucker. Okay, so the way MAGA works and what they think is you can spot a trans woman just right off the rip. Now, me, for example, yes, you could.
because I am a trans woman, but you know, I'm still within my social transition, yada yada yada, all that fun stuff. HRT is too expensive. But in my case, because I still present masculine, in my case, I go into the men's restroom. No matter if I have fake tatas on, a long wig, whatever, I still go into the men's restroom because not only do I sound male, but I present male. Now, that being said, for the trans women who are passable, and we'll use passable as a baseline. Passable, like you look at them, you can't tell if they're a woman or a man. Can't tell. But by look, you go, okay, well, that's a woman by look. Okay. So when we go into a restroom, we're not there to talk, we're not there to push some agenda, indoctrinate kids, look at kids, touch. No. Like, we're not in there to do any of that. I can guarantee we go in there, we handle our business, and especially if it's a women's restroom, which have all stalls, right? So there is no way another woman that sees a passable trans woman would be able to tell 100%. She may have her suspicions, but it is what it is. But they go into a stall, they don't, you know, whip it out for everyone to see. That doesn't happen. They go in the stall, do their business, come out, wash their hands, hopefully wash their hands, and then leave. Now, in that process of going in, using the bathroom, and leaving, did I say that any children were involved, that we were pushing an agenda? Like, none of that. I can guarantee I said none of it, and this is recorded. So, okay. You're using the guise of protecting women, right, to target trans women, which is terrible. You should protect women without a secondary objective. Okay? So, if something happens to a woman, yes, step in. Say something. Do something. But when it comes down to trans, you don't know. You can't tell. And using the guise of protecting women to target trans women is just as disgusting as being like, well, I voted to not have men in women's spaces. And I can guarantee you, there's not a cisgendered man that would go into the women's restroom without ill intent. Okay. And it's mostly white, cisgendered men on the Republican side that commit these crimes. Okay. So I can bring up the statistics very simply, and you can't argue with statistics. Like, there's no way to argue with cold hard numbers. That the perpetrators of sexual assault or the sexual violence umbrella, we'll just kind of use the umbrella, okay? It's mostly men. Mostly. Like, the jail statistic for the offenders of rape are 91% that are arrested. 91%, and only 0.5% are women. That is a huge, huge difference in numbers. Okay. So, saying I don't want men in women's spaces, I voted for that. You also voted in doing that to have my rights taken away. And that's not fair to me. So, here's a question. Would it be fair for me to vote to have your rights taken away?
Okay, so before we start going further off into the weeds, can I please say something?
Yeah, no,
I've
I
had my hand
just had
up for a
his
bit.
thing. I had his thing pulled up. I'm sorry, I didn't see the comments.
Okay. Squirrel, pretty much just what I wanted to say. and interject here. When you throw out the whole men and women's restrooms, first off, fuck off. 2, your problem is with men, not transgender people. And why the fuck would men want to dress up in a dress simply to go into the women's restroom to assault a woman when, frankly, this country treats rapists better than transgender women? That doesn't happen.
They get treated
no
better.
Fucking
That's why.
straight cisgender man is dressing up in a dress to go into the women's restroom to assault girls. It's not fucking happening. But what is happening is men do that. In fact, men, without having to dress up in dresses, will follow us into the bathroom. They will also do it to boys in that bathroom. Men are the fucking problem, not transgender people. And it's not fucking men dressing up in dresses. You fucking...
So, before we get to Demon,
that
and
was
what
hard.
they want to say.
Actually, no, it wasn't. It was
deserve it.
true.
So, Squirrel,
I'm sorry.
let me talk to you person to person, okay?
I've been talking.
I voted because you said you voted for men not being in women's spaces. Again, essentially, you're taking away my rights and having my rights stripped away. So, would it be fair?
I'm not taking away your right to pee in a girl's bathroom.
Would it be fair? Hold on. Would it be fair for me to vote for your rights being taken away? Would it be
what right?
Doesn't care.
Pick a right. Pick a right.
Okay, so you're saying I'm right.
What right are you going to take away from me?
So I'm not specifying rights. Okay, I'm just saying.
Did. You said what right would I take it away from you? So which right am I taking away from you?
No, I said if you voted for men not being in women's spaces. Okay.
Yes.
And I said in doing that, you were having and voted for my rights, and I said rights with an S taken away.
But also, as a woman,
which right are you referring to me taking away
for us
from you?
Women, you do not get to speak for women, Squirrel. You do not get to sit here when you try to wiggle your way out of a hypothetical about your daughter without just simply answering the way any other normal fucking parent would. You had to wiggle your way out of it. You don't fucking care about women. You don't care about girls. So don't sit here and pretend that this is some type of heroic effort to protect us women. Because we women are fucking telling you who the predators are. You don't get to tell us that. And then you also do not get to strip us and the LGBTQ community of our rights, our protections, because of your own fucking stupid fear. And I am tired of treating this guy with any type of, as if he can have it.
Just be disrespectful to me. That's great. Just scream and yell at me and mute
Why
me
the
and
fuck
tell
would I
me how I'm
respect
wrong
you? Why
for having
the
any
fuck
beliefs
would I
that I have.
respect you when you don't respect us? Your vote hurt us. Your continued support of this man hurts us. It hurts women and girls. So you do not get to sit there and claim protection for the very fucking people you are hurting. So yeah, I don't respect you.
I'm not
I will
claiming
not treat you
protection
with
for him. I
respect.
do.
I will never treat you with respect you have not fucking earned. Ever.
Okay. Demon, go ahead.
You chose.
No, you're gonna let Demon go ahead, and then you and me are gonna go back. I'm gonna finish what I'm saying because you're not getting it.
No,
So
I'm not. You won't let me talk.
I'm gonna let Demon speak, and then you and me are going to. You're going to fucking listen.
We won't, because you won't listen.
He won't fucking care.
If you don't want,
fuck off. First of all, I do not care about what you want to say because, you're affecting a myriad of people because of this sad excuse of a Homo sapien. If someone wants to go into a restroom and assault an individual, they're not going to go through years of therapy hormones and other shit just to go and assault someone. They could just waddle their ass in and do it. You know.
All right. So
no, I'm not done. So please,
I
respectfully.
I thought you were.
No, honey. I'll let you know when I'm officially done. But no, we most of the time. Look, I can't speak for women because whatever. But I can speak upon the trans people. We don't want your fucking cum badge of a child. Stop saying that, oh, we're going to attack them. Well, no, we're not the fucking boogeyman. We don't want those little shit stains near us. So, respectfully, step off of these goddamn hypotheticals that you and people like yourself are doing. Alright? We don't care about your children. So, we are not going into restrooms to assault you. We're not going into restrooms to. We're not going into, like, gymnasiums and shit just to attack you. No. Most of us.
I do care
No,
about my
respectfully,
children.
shut the fuck up. Or step the fuck down. Now, any hootie, most of us trans people just want to enjoy our lives, try to relax, because we are getting fucking gangbanged by individuals like you and the government who wants to strip our rights. And
I've never gangbanged
shut
you.
the fuck up before I shove my size 12 boot so far up your ass you're tasting leather for a week. Now, any hootie, we just want to relax. We want to live our life, be pretty or handsome. There are trans men. And we just want to live what little life we have left.
You good?
You're awesome,
And I
dude.
hope you have the greatest life you can live.
No, I don't have the greatest life I can live because I'm worried about if I don't carry a 1911 on me, I'm going to get fucking Kyle Rittenhouse because, just because, I'm trying to be pretty and wear a dress outside of my house. So no, I'm not
I
living
wish
the
the
best
best for
life.
you.
Respectfully, like I said, shut the fuck up.
Wish the best for you.
So
yeah, I bet you do. I bet you do wish the best.
All right. So Squirrel.
If you could wish the best, you'd stop voting for people who harm her and harm others.
So,
personally, as a person, I wish the best.
I am speaking.
Nope, don't care.
Please do not overtalk me. Because this entire time you've been up here, I have been nothing but respectful to you. I have not overspoke you. Yes, I have muted you. But that's because you were overspeaking others. Now, that being said, now that I've stepped outside so I don't wake my entire fucking household up, the respect is out the fucking window. Look, jackass. First the fuck off, don't come off mute. Second, do you know how many fucking times I'm looked at like I'm a fucking predator? Because I wear a wig and, I got fake tatas and my voice is deep. You know how many times I've been looked at like a fucking predator or a parent step in front of their child because apparently that's a fucking thing when it's not. It's this fear-mongering bullshit, and especially now being perpetuated by fucking Trump, that is pushing the LGBTQIA plus community further fucking down. And you could give a fuck less because it does not affect your fucking life. And you know what? I am fucking sick of it. It does affect your life. Because I can guarantee you have spoken to a trans individual. You have had some sort of interaction, transaction, something like that with a trans individual and you never fucking knew. The fact that you're like, well, we don't want men and women's spaces. Yeah, we don't want cis, hetero men in those fucking spaces. A trans individual, we don't have... I don't have a problem with it because you know what? I don't know. I don't sit there and police someone's goddamn genitals. For fuck's sake. God damn it. Why are you guys so... I said do not fucking come off mute. I tried treating you with the utmost respect while everyone else was fucking telling me, do not. Now you've brought this on yourself. Like MAGA brings everything on themselves. And then cries victim when they get their shit rocked. Or they get called out for their misogyny, grape apologist, abolitionist. The list can go fucking on. Y'all play the fucking victim. How about you actually talk to a fucking victim at some fucking point in your goddamn life? Open your fucking ears and fucking listen to them. Because you know what? They are the ones that suffer the goddamn trauma. They are the ones that keep getting re-traumatized because of grape culture. Because of men like you going, well, my wife would step in. You know what? You know what the statistic is of women who have been sexually assaulted in some way, shape, form, or fucking fashion? It's 1 in, I think it was 3. 1 in 3 from the National Sexual Violence Resource Center. So 1 in 3.
And this mom right here wasn't able to stop her own daughters because it happened by someone we both trusted.
Fucking exactly.
So yeah, you can fuck off with that excuse too, Squirrel.
Also, just to really stick your nose in the shit that you laid out, you want to know another right they're trying to take away? I know it's going to start with us if it happens, and then it's going to seep its way into the groundwater and affect all of us. All people. They're trying to take away my right as a trans person, our Second Amendment right, which means I cannot carry a ballistic weapon on me anymore. And which means once people realize, oh no, Squirrel, shut the fuck up. Which means if I can't keep my peace on me, that means I'm even more vulnerable. Because at least I had a chance when I'm flinging 45 ACP. But now that I can't, now that they're trying to make it so I can't, what am I going to do? Pepper spray? A karambit? No, that's about as useful as a screen door on a submarine. It's about as useful as you in their existence. So respectfully.
And stop telling us to be angry. Our anger is very fucking valid. Very valid. You will not gaslight us.
This is me irritated, not angry.
Right? I mean, I am. But that's because I have reached my breaking point. I'm not up here like this every night. But I am so sick of men who have never had to fucking live the life that women have to live. Say the shit that they do. And then say even worse shit. And then defend the worst shit that they do and the people they vote for and the morals that they espouse. And then have the fucking audacity to tell us not to be angry. No, you can fucking
Squirrel,
choke.
Listen. You want to know what a man said to my second ex-wife when she was 16 after she got groomed by a 31-year-old? Or a 30-year-old? 31, something like that. He blamed her. Not the one who perpetrated it. Not the one that convinced her to move across, be taken across state lines and everything. Not the one who did it. He blamed his daughter. That is sickening. If a man groomed my daughter and sat there and we had to go across fucking state lines and fucking find her because she left in the middle of the fucking night, absolutely, I would blame the man that did it. Not once would you see me blame the victim at all. Because it's not her fault.
And stop talking in the chat when people are talking to you, Squirrel.
Yes, you are a bad person.
Oh wait,
you are absolutely a bad fucking
I am
person.
not.
Yes, the fuck you are. Because you're perpetrating
Why?
and just regurgitating.
Why am I bad? Tell me one thing I've done wrong.
Because you support a felon and rapist, and you're a homophobic, transphobic piece of shit. That's why. That
Really?
is why. You don't care
I'm
about
a
girls. You
homophobic,
don't care about women.
transphobic
We're nothing
piece of
but
shit.
pawns for you
No, that's what you
in
tell.
your own little fear-mongering games. You are a bad person.
And the fact that you're sitting there, like, when I was bringing up the hypothetical, well, I wouldn't be there. My wife would. You're perpetuating the locker room talk. You're putting it on a woman to do something. You're a man. You should do something.
I'm sorry. Can't she take care of our daughter? You saying she can?
I'm sorry.
You saying she can't take care of my daughter?
Again, Squirrel, that's not the fucking point. And if we
No,
don't
that's
get
the
off
point. If my daughter,
the point is men will
would be
harm
there.
whether someone else is there or not. We can be in the next fucking room and it will fucking
She would
happen.
make sure.
So don't even. And if we don't get off this topic, I'm gonna lose my shit.
I know. Squirrel. You're about 3 motherfucking seconds from getting dropped. And I understand he's the only fucking MAGA right now, but we're in the goddamn algo. So someone else will come up because I am done talking to you. I'm done talking about this subject. Either you fucking shut the fuck up about it and leave it the fuck alone and look goddamn internally at you before you open your fucking mouth a second goddamn time and say some bullshit that fucking pisses everybody off and proves who the fuck you are and why you fucking voted for him.
So
I would
can
not
we
put
just-
my daughter in a pageant.
Really? Oh, really? Okay, let's try this then. Let's see how you answer this question because Candy just inspired me. So let's up this a bit. Let's up this
I
a bit.
wouldn't do it with my daughter.
Nope, shut the fuck up. Say your daughter came to you and say Donald Trump harmed her. What would you do? Would you believe her or call her a liar?
I didn't put her in the pageant.
I'm not talking about the goddamn fucking pageant anymore. Say your daughter came to you and said Donald Trump harmed her. Would you believe her or him?
So he flew to California and harmed my daughter?
Yeah.
I just flew
Now,
randomly.
we're not going to sit here and go up into the weeds of the details of this hypothetical. We're going to stick to the very basic form of the question.
Are
Say
you
your
telling
daughter
me?
came to you and said Donald Trump raped her. Would you believe her?
I'll listen to my daughter if I knew Trump
Would
wasn't
you
here.
fucking
I'd know the
believe
fact.
her? Would you fucking believe her? Yeah, I think I pretty much got my answer. You absolute
no.
You absolute fucking.
You said he flew out specifically to get my daughter?
Respectfully, shut the fuck up.
I fucking warned you. I goddamn warned you.
Okay.
He didn't even know what you were talking about. He didn't want to pay attention.
You couldn't answer the question as it was asked. You had to go into the fucking deep.
Had to get questions because he had to defend his guy. Couldn't possibly that Trump, who has actually been found civilly liable of harming women, who was fucking bragged on tape about grabbing women by their fucking crotch, who was bragged on tape about going in and looking at women against their will at his fucking pageants, and that isn't even scraping the tip of the iceberg, you utter fucking cuck squirrel. The fact that you couldn't come right out and answer that and say, yeah, I would believe my daughter and I would be done with Donald Trump. The fact that you couldn't say that says everything. You fuck.
All right, you're good. You're good, Cora. Monday, age, state, and who did you vote for?
45, and I live in Arizona. Got dual citizenship, and I voted for Trump Daddy. Man, he is
Jesus
the
Christ.
greatest of the greatest. The greatest of the greatest.
Dual citizenship?
Well, I'm born in Canada, but I live in Arizona. I am.
Go back to Canada.
Fucking stupid. But okay.
Never been richer ever. Never even come close. The amount of money.
Okay.
You want to?
No, I don't care.
Hey, you want to address my prompt? You seem like a pervert. Address the prompt.
All right. Well, what are you willing to say?
I bet you would enjoy that, wouldn't you?
Do we need to read it to you, Monday? Like, address
Read
the prompt?
what? Read what?
The prompt. That's right above.
What? Nothing has ever been proven. It's all made up. It's all hearsay. It's all bullshit.
It's from a different person.
Read
Not
the prompt. Just read the prompt. It doesn't mention Trump at all.
So the prompt says, Monday, if the age of consent was lowered to 16, which we already know there are multiple states within the United States that it's already 16. So
what are we talking about? Trump? You talking about Trump? Then it's all made up.
Hold on. I'm getting to it. So we'll say if the age of consent was lowered to 14, would MAGA men date them? Now address the prompt I just read. And you have to unmute to answer.
Well, that's a big no, because nothing's been proven. It's all hearsay.
Oh my God, he's too drunk.
Hearsay isn't the right word.
Yeah, I know, but that's not what the prompt says. Come on. Just read the prompt.
Complete horseshit.
Read the prompt. It has nothing to do with Trump.
Okay. So let's go here. Okay. So
I've never made more money since Daddy Trump.
We don't care. We don't care how much money you have. We don't care where you shove it. For all I care, you could shove it right up your ass.
Okay, that's cool.
And call yourself a fucking ATM. Doesn't fucking matter.
Where are you making your money, Canada or the United States?
Well, born in Canada, and I work in oil and gas in the United States, and I got real estate in Nevada and New Mexico.
Okay, cool. Go back. Go back. Get out. Go back. Get out. Go away. Leave. Go away. I mean, isn't that how you MAGA feel, right? About immigrants? Leave. Get out.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
You're an immigrant. He's right.
Get out.
I'm
You were born here.
indestructible.
You have dual citizenship, which this was just administration's attacking, by the way, and thinking about taking away. So get out. Go away. Bye. Get out. You don't want people here like you, right? You don't want immigrants here. Because y'all are attacking legal immigration too. So get the fuck out. Bye.
So, Monday, listen, buddy. Listen. We're asking a simple fucking question to address the goddamn prompt, not go off into the weeds about it, not call it horseshit, bullshit, whatever, because we've had people come up on this panel and admit they were either with a minor, they wanted to be with one, or they were okay with the age of consent being taken lower. So,
Are you kidding me?
address the prompt that is on the screen.
That's disgusting.
And you do have to, I will send you an invite to unmute your mic so you can answer the prompt and not go into the weeds. The moment you start going off into the weeds, I will mute you again and we will redirect again. But after so many times of me doing that,
I totally disagree with anything to do with Manus, as Trump does. He's the greatest president ever, and
oh my god! Okay,
he's never been.
Did you say you disagree with the prompt?
Yes.
Okay, that's all we needed. We didn't need to go off into left field about it. We didn't need to go off in left field about it, how Trump is so great. Again, we don't care on how great Trump is or how great you think he is. The people that are in your base, the people who voted for Trump, are the same ones we've had come on this panel and say, one claimed they were above the age of 25, engaged to a 16-year-old. We had others saying they like to look at teen girls. We have had others saying they would, or there shouldn't be a minimum.
Tabernacle, that's made up.
Oh my
This is things that people you
who people
associate with
made up people.
Every time he does
we have
that,
receipts.
it sounds like he's like joking on a dick.
Right.
Oh.
We have receipts, Bundy. That the host has receipts. Just saying.
I can play a video right now. You want to hear the audio? Monday.
Really great.
Yeah, you want to hear it? Hang on. I'll play it for you.
Numbers aren't like that's fetishes are things that have nothing to do with relationships of like a sexual nature. Just so you know. No, it's called you're pushing that on someone else, and that's not okay. A fetish is a fetish. You don't push it on someone else unless they say that. Okay, you're talking about bullying. So if someone says stop, I'll stop. Yeah, I understand consent. You never asked, so you never got consent.
Can I ask what's happening right now?
Comments, so you would have to address the comment that you
are. Oh, this is a pervert from earlier.
Oh, Monday.
Want to not respect your boundaries and stuff. Okay, so what's up? What do you want to talk about?
It's receipts of MAGA claiming they were.
Oh, it's oh.
I'm listening.
How's it going, y'all? Hang on a second. Hang tight for a second. Then we'll get Joe introduced. What was he saying in the comments, Rose?
Is it like a transcript?
So I'll scroll back up.
Previous live.
Okay.
The child marriage. Stop, bud. Let's see. Tell me more about numbers. It's my fetish. That's why you like to talk like that. I'm here, baby. I love your numbers. Can you get me algebra? Go back up further than that.
So he's a pig.
Y'all, I just want to take a
I don't need
second.
to go up any further than that. I don't really. Do you support them?
Oh, sorry. Whenever we can we introduce MKD?
Real quick, let's get.
Yeah, go ahead.
MMKD, age, date, and who did you vote for?
From California.
Age 36. State originally from California. Currently reside in New Mexico. What was the last thing?
Who you voted for?
Harris. I'm also a female, disabled female veteran.
59. Voted for
Thank you
Trump.
for your service.
To address these little
No problem. I was on last night. I think I remember you.
I voted for Trump. So you love
Oh yeah, you were on mine when I freaked out.
Oh. I didn't vote for Trump. Whoever said that.
Hold on. The host is trying to play something.
You know, looking for a date on Friday night. From California, 59.
There's a second part.
Friday night. Well, you know, in the state of California, there's no age limit on marrying a child.
See, that's where we need to change this, because apparently that's where you have to stop. We have to stop the old perverts like you from doing that. See, that's disgusting. It really is. An old man like you, an old man like you, I'm not too much younger than you, but you know what? At least I can physically say that if I was single, I would have nothing to do with a girl. Even 18, even under 30, I would have nothing to do with them. But see, there's old perverts like you that do. So we have to stop people like you, because that's what's wrong. That's what's wrong. You know, if we have daughters, we have to worry about our daughters being around people like you, because they're just going to, you know, impregnate them.
Slay, I just want to tell you this, man. Stop talking. I'm talking. Please stop talking. Thank you. Slay, this Bud man, has pictures and lives recorded of some underage Asian girl plastered all over his shit.
Oh, does he?
He does. Take a look. It's creepy.
Yeah.
Thank you, Philip.
Go to her live and support her. She's 23. She did my website, so.
Oh, you just like when they look really young, don't you?
Do you care? Well, she's a website app developer, so she's.
Oh, yeah, you like them when they look really young. Well, it must be that Asian skincare, huh?
Why don't you talk to her about it? She's on TikTok. Why don't you
Does she know
talk
that
to
you
her?
stalk her?
That person
Why
left.
don't you go talk to
Well,
her and ask her?
I bet you're her sugar daddy, aren't you?
Yeah. Are you a Democrat? Are you a Democrat?
Creepy man.
Are you a Democrat?
Bet you're in the files.
Hey,
All right, we can resume since they took off.
I was about to say he left a little bit ago.
That guy was a
Okay.
dumbass.
Yeah, they
for
can't
any
handle it.
friendlies were. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
I was just gonna say any friendlies that are requesting as of right now, we are not taking any more friendlies up on the panel. We are saving the boxes for the last box for opposition. Thank you.
And I made it. I'm a friendly. Crystal's my best friend.
I was just going to say, maybe to Dandy to explain, we don't need the e-files. They've already, a woman speaking under oath is evidence. We know what he did.
Of course. No, I was just
I don't need him.
remarking
I don't need
that
him.
with Bud Valley Mayor. That's
Yeah. It's like, oh, you want proof? He was friends with someone who was convicted of child trafficking and SA way before the e-files came out. I don't have any friends like that.
he sure has a lot of friends who are P3DOs. He's sure buddy with a lot of them. And yeah, like Madison said, I'm not friends with them. Those states are Democrats. That's just the states, dude. And that's actually not really happening as much there. And by the way, those states are trying to change that. And why'd you run?
I hear what you're saying. Like, yeah, we kind of do. Yeah, we kind of do need the files. There, I think one drawback here of like getting the files, right?
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
We don't. There is this part of me that's like, so here we go again. That these women's making their statements and the police investigations and prosecutors and all of this stuff all these years, still not good enough for men to say she was assaulted. There has what other proof? I need DNA. I need this. I need Trump saying it. Where's the evidence? The evidence is coming out of the people's mouth.
They literally asked
And no,
for
you can't.
photos.
Yeah, you cannot settle a criminal case with a payoff and an NDA. It's extortion.
Yep.
You can't do it.
Come on,
And
bud.
you'd have to. Yeah, you'd have to
Come
go
back
after the prosecutor anyway.
Come on,
You're
bud. But
saying that they would need DNA? As a disabled female veteran who served in the Army, I was in the 82nd Airborne as a diesel mechanic, and I was the only female everywhere I went, as I shouldn't have been there. And I was raped. I don't know if we can say
Sorry.
that, but that happened. I went to the hospital. I did the DNA. I was in CID for 3 days. They wouldn't let me leave. I had to go back to that room. So even with DNA, they don't give a fuck. I was a number, and I didn't matter to them.
And this is even probably estimated maybe 1 in 10 women are not telling the truth, and that's a big jump. But we'll give them that 10%, right? 10%. That's it. But I guess you know who does lie? 89% of grapists.
So, grapists. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to overshare, but I'm just even if they have the DNA, I am living proof that it doesn't matter. And this was not the first time that this has happened in my life. I mean, and the DNA has been present other times, and the other person still went. So it's really, it doesn't matter if the DNA is there or not. Until these people have vaginas and they don't have penises anymore, then, they're not going to know. They're never going to know.
In the majority of states, the age of consent actually is 16.
Hold on, Mike.
Disgusting, isn't it?
Mike, hold on.
You think it's okay?
You haven't been
You think the age of consent should be 16?
Oh.
Mike, shut the hell up. Can we just take a minute to acknowledge the profound statement that MMKD just shared with us, unless you want to be like a traditional mega asshole?
I wasn't really listening to that, but I just
Okay, yeah, well, you're an asshole and you can kick rocks. Sorry, Molly. Thank you for sharing that.
I don't need to be
no,
the
you're fine, hon. You're fine.
in the group,
We have
but,
survivors on the panel. You're good.
Oh, really? I have went through this firsthand, through multiple agencies, through multiple systems. They're all broken because they don't talk to each other.
Yep.
These things usually start in elementary school or younger. And, people don't want to come forward because they're embarrassed. One of the biggest problems when I was growing up was nobody wanted to come forward to address that there was a problem. So they were like, oh, well, the next person's going to say something. And then my whole life, no one said anything. So I don't know. I just get fucking angry because it's it's bullshit. It's bullshit that, I got adopted and I thought my life had changed. It hadn't. I got adopted by worse people than those who gave birth to me. So
I'm so sorry. I hate them.
I just think that this is bullshit. It's not just, it's not just a political, storm that we're in. It's all these other agencies that people aren't coming forward. People don't want to have the embarrassment of having their name out there and this having been done to them. Nobody wants to come forward. Because of victim shaming. And idiots like that one was oh, well, it couldn't even fucking address whatever that consent, if the age of consent was lowered to 16, would MAGA men date them? I can assure you, yes, they fucking would. I have been the fucking proof of that. I hate to admit that, but I am trying to do right in my life and making, corrections with my wrongs and realizing that was never about me. That was them. It's not just, politics. It's the military. It's foster care. It's schools. I mean, shit is happening nobody. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I just get so pissed.
I do want to say, like, the age of consent, what that means is, are you capable of making the decision to engage in schmexual activity? What they're doing is lowering the age to marry. That's what's scary. I actually think the age of consent probably be 14, 15 years old. I'm not against
we
it.
ain't doing that. You should be in jail.
Why? That should be the rule. I think teenagers should be able to have smex, but in every single state there is the Romeo and Juliet provision of 2 to 4 years.
Teenagers are going to be.
So do I think a 17-year-old, an
again,
18-year-old, and a 16-year-old can have schmex? Yeah, I do. I do think they can.
Yeah, 16.
Okay,
well,
but
yeah,
that doesn't mean we should lower
That's
the
just a
age
Romeo and Juliet law, which most
That's what I
states have
just
on the books.
fucking said, Mike.
But
you're talking about
that doesn't mean we
14-year-olds.
should lower the age of consent.
Nobody should
That's
be getting with
actually there to
14-year-olds. That's disgusting.
Stop fucking talking over me.
I'm agreeing with you.
I don't care. Stop.
Jeez.
Jesus. Well, I was trying to say something, and when people talk over me, I fucking forget. So stop, please.
Get off. It's okay. It's okay. Get it out.
Okay, fuck off. Anyway, I don't think the age of consent should be lowered for the very fact that it's there to protect children from older men and to actually have laws in place. But teenagers are going to be having specs anyway, and I do think that
so are
protections in place. But
yeah, so are men.
You're enabling predators by saying that you can do that with no criminal consequences to a 14-year-old. Was your example? That's disgusting.
he was talking
Within
about
a 2 to 4
teenagers,
year range,
not
yeah.
adult men and a
You
teenager.
said the age of consent should be lowered to 14.
It depends on if that 14-year-old is capable of making the decision.
It's not a case-by-case basis.
Yes, the fuck it is. Yes, it is. It is case by case because the law. Here's the law, but we don't enforce it and we don't use it. That's ridiculous. Yes, it is. So, for example, if you are mentally incapacitated, you can't consent at 18, 19, 25, 40.
Are you one of those people that calls them MAPS, like the minor attracted person?
No.
Yes. Oh, yes,
you
I
seem
am.
like one
Come
of
on
those
now.
people.
Get real. The age of consent is used for the capability to make the decision.
That ain't right.
The only
that's the law.
The only people who think MAPS is a real thing are you right-wing cucks who have a problem with the LGBTQ
I'm a Democrat.
community. None of
I have
us.
no problem with the gay community. I love them. I have plenty of gay friends.
Well, then don't bring up
I have
MAPS
plenty of lesbian
as if
friends.
it's actually serious. Because none of us in the LGBTQ community, we didn't invent it. We don't support it. It's fucking disgusting.
Co-signing with you guys, I would call it more of just kind of walking on eggshells because you don't want to, call somebody a pedophile, which people think is a bad word. No, I mean, I think you're a pedophile.
No, it's actually not a bad word. We just can't say it on TikTok because TikTok's a nanny state.
And a predator cannot.
I just did.
She's not capable of consent if it's a predator.
Anybody that wants to lower it to 14 is just disgusting.
No, you're now twisting it.
Nasty.
And that's why I came in and said, I actually don't agree. Okay? I actually don't agree that it should be lowered because it is there to protect people. Oh, great. Bud Valley's back.
It sounds like you're arguing about
Bud Valley. Age, state, and who you voted for. No, age, state, and who you voted for.
California, Trump.
Age.
I hear you up here making excuses for why something shouldn't.
Nope, not happening.
It should be taboo.
Not happening.
But you're talking about
Nope,
it
we're
like
not making excuses.
like you
Sorry,
don't care.
that's you. Nope, no you. Nope.
You're going to give us age, state, and who you voted for before you say anything else.
I already did.
He did.
No, you didn't.
Duh. Ask her.
I didn't hear you.
But if you didn't hear me, you can ask me to do it again. You can't tell me I didn't do it just because you didn't hear it.
All I said was you're going to give me your
Again.
who
You're having schema trauma right.
Yeah, you don't control this life.
Yeah,
Right?
here you go. It's
You do
59, California, and Trump.
Trump. Okay. Got it. So you are actually the P3DO supporter, not us.
No, I
Yeah, you.
support the
You. Nope, you.
Republicans.
Nope, you. Nope,
I
you. Nope,
don't
nope, you.
support.
Nope,
Yeah,
nope,
yeah.
nope,
That's what a pedo does. They just
nope.
try to distract people right from the very beginning
That's
because they like to
no.
talk
You
to the kids
voted
that
for
way. That
Trump, who was
work for me.
literally in the e-files, who was literally best friends with the most prolific pedo this world has ever seen.
Yeah.
So no, we're not defending
When
him. You are. You are.
do you vote for California?
No, I don't fucking live in California.
Are you part of a marginalized community?
Yes, I am.
Well, guess what?
Guess what?
You're part of the party that supports child marriage.
Nope. Nope. Sorry. Nope. Because it's actually the Democrats who are trying to get those laws changed in those states right now. And it's the Republicans who are fighting it, which is one of the reasons why we have this prompt up. So, no.
Really? Can
You're
you
fucking
how
wrong. Yeah.
California has a super majority in
I'm
both the House
aware.
and the Senate.
I'm
So
aware.
how can they?
I'm aware, but California
So
isn't
you're
the
a
only
liar.
state. I'm aware. And it's the Republicans and Trump
Simping.
who control the federal
Simping.
government and continue to refuse to release the e-files. Like I said,
Well, how
no,
about
there's
this?
so much more against you. And I'm getting ready to drop you because I'm fucking done.
How about I do this? How about I?
No.
So you don't support making a clarification that could affect the nation?
Not from you. No.
Well, who's it going to be from? The Democrats? They can't even get something done in their own house that protects kids.
They don't run the House.
In
You
California?
fuckwad. It's the
That's
fucking
a
Republicans.
California. That's a California law.
Oh
That's
yeah,
not a
yeah,
that.
okay, yeah, oh, yeah. You really want to talk
Explain
about
to
the
me.
effectiveness of the Republicans?
Well, let's talk about the facts.
Okay, yeah. The facts are the Democrats suck, and I'm fucking pissed off at them
represent
because they're fucking feckless
California?
and spineless and won't actually stand up for this country and what it stands for. So yeah, fuck the Democrats. But no, I'm sorry, they are not the majority pedo supporters. They're just not.
California, they are
No, they're actually not.
in power.
Nope. Don't fucking care.
Is that because you can't betray your
No, it's
right?
because it's one fucking
Your identity
state.
politics.
It's one fucking state. And this is a much bigger problem than that. And again, overall, it is not the Democrats who are trying to protect
identity politics is what
identity politics is all you people fucking traffic in. That's all
you
you
follow.
do. That's all you do. When
An
you get backed into
ideology.
a corner, you bring up identity politics.
Well, that's
You
what it
bring up
is,
attacks
isn't
on
it?
the LGBTQ plus community.
Then
You bring
why
up
don't
attacks
you?
on women.
Then why
You
don't
bring
you
up
tell
attacks on immigrants
Democrats?
because all you fucking have is identity politics and hate and lies. And
It's all
I'm really
Russian propaganda that they push. That's all it is.
Yep.
Well, I got to say that there's no correlation between political party and I don't know if PEDO. What there is though, between the very rich and
yes,
so
and men.
I just want to say that because anyone can do it, and if we're saying that, we could, I don't want to endanger any kids. Anyone can from any walks of life, unfortunately, but they want power and they need them as young as they can because you can't know too much.
Correct.
They got to be able to groom and do all that shit. And human trafficking of children is a whole nother ball game. That's not even, it's not that I'm saying like it's better than, but it's not even this, how do I say, I don't want to say, yes, they're doing that, but the child trafficking component of that is like, that is just so absolutely disgusting.
Correct.
And they don't care.
Nope. They're too comfortable in their ignorance. Okay, I'm going to mute you down there too.
I did just see that Oklahoma raised the age of consent to 18.
Yay!
You guys!
Can you repeat that again?
Oklahoma raised the age of consent. don't have a problem with a 16-year-old and an 18-year-old or 19-year-old. They have of all of those things. There are provisions. That's what the Republicans are trying to. They're trying to get the consent to marriage of that. You have to be within it's usually like 2 or 4 or 5 years of that, and you have to be capable. So that's for court. So not that I want to say, oh, you get one angry parent. To protect kids. Kids, I think, are capable of saying, I want to have a schmexual relationship with my boyfriend in high school. I don't think that that's a crime because they're two kids, or even really at 18, because you're 18 in high school. I don't, and it is where they say, well, it's not each individual case.
It's
Yes,
also
it is.
naive to think they're not going to do it anyway.
Well, right.
But
so it's like, I don't, then we're going to have every 18-year-old boyfriend, anybody 18 or older that sleeps with anyone 16 or 17, they're all pedos?
No, of course not. No, I definitely,
right. So
I
that's
think there
what I mean.
needs to
I'm
be
just like,
provisions in place for stuff like that. But the age of consent I don't want it touched. That's just opening the door to the predators.
I'm more worried about the age of consent to marriage.
Oh yeah, me too. Because when they talk about with parental consent in court, California has another step in place. Although they need more protections because their laws are ridiculous. They do have more than just parental consent. There needs to be a court order as well. But either way, parental consent isn't enough because that's what we're trying to stop. Because it's fucking parents selling their kids into child marriages. That's the problem.
Yep. And what if it was everybody was marrying 12-year-old boys? Do you think they'd think different?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. If women were the predators of boys the way that men are of girls, yeah.
They'd probably be like, nice.
Maybe. Or that they would finally fucking get it.
Are you sleepy, Slay?
Oh, I had a rough night last night.
Oh,
At about 3:45 this morning, someone decided they were going to set off about 10 rounds with a very large pew pew in my alley.
The fuck?
Oh, I was hot. I considered getting the hell up out of bed. I was going to go to hell out there. I was going to go to fuck off in the alley.
I don't blame you.
Is TikTok blocking my comments?
I don't know. I can't see comments because I'm trying to get rid of the AI generator banner.
It says,
at the
wow,
bottom.
I love Slay. And the next one's like, Slay is the best person I've ever met on the internet. The next one was like, Slay, smile for me, kitten. And then the next one says, Slay, thank you so much for having me on this live. It's the best live ever. How can I help you with the algorithm here? Where do I send $1,000? Those are all the comments.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I've been asked. I guess TikTok is blocking my comments. I've been not wanting to interrupt, and I've been like, hey, can someone drop me? Because I gotta be up early.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I got you. Good night.
Good night.
Night.
Night, Rose.
Slay, I'm sorry for losing it like I did. I got to the point that my partner even came out and was like, you kind of need to chill out a little bit because you're on the patio and you're really loud. And I'm like, shit. Yeah,
but
sorry.
you had all
so
rights.
fucking
I was getting pissed off myself.
Whew, yeah, that was, man, my defenses were lacking today. So yeah, sorry about that.
But see, that's funny. You kind of went off tonight and didn't get a violation. Last night you were talking all calm and soft, and they violate you. Makes no damn sense.
What's up with that? Does that mean I need to be yelly and ragey all the time? Because, I mean, as easy as that would be for me because of the rage that I'm holding on to, I genuinely don't like it. So
you want to
TikTok
switch usernames, Sarah? We can switch usernames.
Right. Right?
Love it.
Oh, yeah. This rage I feel is, and usually this live actually helps me because then I'm able to, vent it and express some of my frustrations in a way that's more helpful to me than not. But sometimes not so much.
I thought it was funny. I don't know how to raise my hand.
Oh, we usually just put like a hand emoji in the comments or
Yeah.
interrupt.
Oh, okay. I thought it was hilarious when you kept like muting him, or someone kept muting him, so you'd be like, oh, maybe like half a word, and it kept happening, and you would finish your sentence, and then he kept trying to. I was like, that's hilarious.
Yeah. We do that here sometimes.
Oh, I'd like to join you guys more often.
For sure.
Every night.
Yeah. When I tell you I'm modding, that's slaves who I'm modding for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, these are my buddies.
Hi, I'm Crystal's sister.
Well, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
But
we're glad to have you here.
Yeah. Where are you guys all from?
Utah for
I'm
me.
in Missouri.
Wow.
I'm from Wisconsin.
Okay.
I'm also from Wisconsin.
What part of Wisconsin?
I'm from I'm in the Madison area.
Just about to ask you from Madison?
Madison. Yeah.
I know that area. That's where my partner's from. That's cool.
I'm from New York.
Wow, okay.
Heck yeah. Just all over the country here.
I'm like, I want to go to Lambeau Field. I've been to Missouri, to Hannibal. Those people are crazy.
I was like, what are you doing down there? Are you either buying some Smith or are you a puppy mill?
Oh. Neither. I was in the Army, and they didn't want to leave me in the barracks.
Oh, God.
And they took me to Missouri, and oh my God, they just drank and drank and drank and drank some more. Oh my God, they stunk so bad. Oh, yeah.
The only place that I lived out of Wisconsin was when I was 23 years old. I lived in Cedar City, Utah for 6 months and got pregnant with my son.
Oh, were you going to SUU?
No.
No, you're just in Cedar City. I love
I
Cedar
just
City.
went there and we traveled a little bit, me and my son's father, and we stayed there and we were working at a ski resort for a while and was living there. And then I got pregnant and then we ended up coming back to Wisconsin.
I think Utah is the most beautiful state. You just can't say.
When we walked out of where we lived, it was like all mountains everywhere. It was gorgeous.
Yes, Cedar City's right in the heart of National Park area. I mean, Zion is right there. Bryce Canyon's just, a couple hours that way. You've got Castle Rock, you got Escalante, all right there. Like, it's like as shitty as the politics are in this state right now, especially with this data center that they want to all unalive us with, this state, there's a reason I stay. It's stunningly beautiful. Like, it's, yeah.
The
and
landscapes
I'm
are just like puzzling, and you're not going to see anything like that anywhere else in the world.
I think the ski resort was called Bryan Ski Resort, something like that.
Bryan Head.
Yeah, Bryan Head. Yeah, that's where we worked, and we cleaned condominiums from the ski resort. But then I got pregnant, and from having to lift everything, I had to stop because I was like high risk with my son. So
at first, I wasn't sure where you were going with that. I heard we clean condominiums.
Yeah, it was like they were kind of like homes for the people that were there skiing. So yeah.
It's really
And
funny you said
we got some great tips, man. Oh my god!
Oh, I bet you did.
They were dropping like 100 bills, man, and we'd have like 4 to 5 people doing one of them, and then we just whatever the tip was, we'd go whatever how many were working in there, and split it in half. Split it down from with everybody. But we got some good tips, man. I've come out with over $1,000 every day.
I got a tip for you.
That's where the money's
Rage,
at.
when you said the thing about the condominiums, that actually reminded me of when I was a little younger down in Provo, which is like heavily Mormon, very, uptight religious people. Anyway, so one of the condominium buildings down there is called La Jolla Condominiums. Well, the Iniums part, I'm pretty sure someone took off, and for the longest time, because they left the S on at the very end, so it looked like La Jolla Condom with a bunch of space and is at the end, so it was La Jolla Condoms, and it was like the running joke of Utah County for several years, and then someone fixed it, and we were like, no, yeah, Mormons.
So, real quick, Rage, I did do a little research. So, you do have, depending on which motor size you have, the 1.6 or the 1.8, the filter will run you between $10 and $17. That's before tax.
Okay.
Amazon is going to be your best friend because you can get the oil and more than likely the filter from a parts store, but my recommendation is so you don't end up getting the wrong one and be halfway through your oil change and realize you got the wrong one. Just order it from Amazon. It'll come right to your house, and if you need the other one, the other one, you can always send the filter back and just go to a parts store and get the right one.
Aw, Queen, you came all the way back up here to tell me that, and you researched for me. You're a pal, man. I appreciate you.
I'm just big on, maintenance for vehicles, because I was always taught growing up, my grandpa always taught me, the longer and the more you take care of your car, the more it will take care of you. So that's why I really only, for mine, I run the K&N filter, Royal Purple, and yeah, mine's a 21, so a little older than, more than a little older than, or newer than yours, but with it being older, Royal Purple is one of the best oils you can get, like I said, because it has more lubrications, more detergents, things that actually help your motor more, especially if you have a high mileage one.
Nice. Okay, yeah, thank you. I really, really appreciate you doing that for me.
Yeah, it's not a problem. Also, I recommend, have you done spark plugs or any kind of tune-up on it?
I just had it in the garage actually. And I would have thought that they would have checked the oil, but I guess they did. I don't know. It like burns up a lot of oil, like I guess.
Right. No, the reason I'm asking is with it burning oil, the one thing it will do, it'll coat the spark plugs with carbon, and that over time will end up causing misfires and the car to run sluggish. So when I asked, did you have a tune-up? Did you put new spark plugs in it recently? If you need it, coil packs. Change out your air filter.
Yeah. That might be what's up. Sometimes it's 4-cylinder, and if I'm going up a steep hill, I'm like, come on, Bessie, let's go. And she's like struggling and struggling. So I think maybe there's
Did you
some
just
carbon
say
on
Betsy?
Bessie. Like,
I had a Camaro when I was like in my 20s, and I named her Betsy.
Aw.
Betsy. Yeah.
Well, actually, my car is the albino rhino.
So that might be a reason why the car is sluggish. Change out your spark plugs. You shouldn't have to change your coil packs unless you want to, just to give her, fresh new coil packs, fresh new spark plugs, the whole, that whole shebang there. Change out your air filter, check that, make sure it's not real bad. I'd still recommend changing it. Um, and just do what you can to restore power to the motor.
I got you. Here, Queen, I'm gonna tip you for your advice. Thank you very much.
How do you tip somebody?
And another thing I recommend is it's like $14 a bottle, and what you do, it's an octane booster. Okay, so you can put just normal 87 in your tank, right? Go out and buy something called Royal Purple Octane Booster. So what
Sounds
that
like an
does,
energy drink.
basically, what it does, it takes 87 and makes it into like 90 or 93 because of the additives, which means a richer burning fuel. So what that does, what Royal Purple, the octane booster is really good for, and they also sell a fuel system cleaner. It cleans out your injectors. It helps reduce the carbon that's inside the cylinders and on the valves. It helps clean all of that up.
Okay. Nice. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm so sorry, y'all. I got my interview for nursing school tomorrow, so I gotta go. I get some sleep. Oh my god.
Congratulations,
Alrighty.
prayers, sleep well, love you.
Thank you.
Good
Love you. I
luck.
love all you guys.
Good luck.
Thank you. And we'll see you. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
All right.
Yes.
Sleep well.
I'll
Good
see you
luck
tomorrow too.
tomorrow.
Okay. Okay. All right. Take care, everyone.
Okay.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, sorry, I kind of went on a tangent there. I wanted to come up and give her all the pointers I usually go with.
Yeah, it's all good.
Because I know, on vehicles, especially 2012, I know for a fact they've had a life, and the best thing to do is just basically everything I recommended to keep that motor going.
My autism is like being really mean to me right now. Sorry.
So if anyone, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's nothing. I was just saying, I feel really bad for making my partner come out, telling me to chill out. And of course, I'm just replaying it over and over in my head. It's not like it was bad. It's just, God damn it. Sorry, I just had to bitch for a second. Sorry.
You're good.
It's all good. Hey, get it out.
Thanks.
So if any of y'all have any questions or need recommendations, message me. Like, shoot me a message, and I'll just ask you a few questions, do a little research, and then try to get back to you as soon as possible.
I used to know how to work on cars, and then they got all computery and shit, and then I just don't as much anymore. So, plus being disabled has made it really hard. But yeah, I used to do a lot of my own because my dad taught me. I mean, I couldn't like completely repair a car, but like I could find my way around it. I miss doing that. So it's good
Only
knowledge.
thing I know how to do when it comes to a car is put oil in it and gas. I would have, every time I had a vehicle, I'd have to bring it in to get it, whatever I needed done. I don't know nothing about it. Other stuff that Queen was talking about, I would have to have somebody else do it for me.
So it's one of those, like, the biggest things I always recommend, and I try to teach any of my friends that are 18, 19. I sit them down with my vehicle. I'm like, all right, this is what you need to know. This is what, you know, and I teach them because, 18, they're in the dating scene, if not already dating someone. And the last thing I want is them stuck in a bad relationship because something happens to their vehicle and they can't, they have to rely on that other person.
Plus, the petty side of me. It's always fun to shut male mechanics up when you know your knowledge. And there's been so many times I've been treated like, oh, you're just a girl. And yeah, it's good to
I
have.
can't I can't tell you how many times I went with a female friend, or one of my female friends, to a dealership because they were having a problem with their vehicle, and I already diagnosed it. Like, I knew exactly what was going on, but I was like, look, just bring me along. I won't say anything unless they start treating you like an idiot and trying to upsell you on things you don't need.
Mm-hmm.
We were probably 3 minutes into the conversation, and the guy was like, well, by the sounds of it, it sounds like it's going to be like this, but we're going to charge you a diagnosis to, figure out the problem, and then we're going to recommend a repair. And I was like, hold on, let me speak up for a second. I said, you don't need to diagnose it. It's this is what's causing it. We don't need a diagnosis. I've already done it. If you need to confirm it, that's fine. But don't charge us a diagnosis just to confirm the thing we've already figured out. And, if it needs it, recommend it. But don't recommend things that they don't need. And if you do recommend it and claim to have done the service, I will be checking.
Oh yeah, I went into a place, took my car in, and had a friend of mine with me, who was a guy. The mechanic started speaking to him, and I'm like, it's my car. You can speak to me. And he kept trying to speak to my friend, and my friend was like, it's her car, and she knows more about this than I do. I'm a musician. Like, yeah, it's good. So.
And it's that whole male dominated area. It's like they think women don't know how to work on cars, and I'm like, I'm gonna be the one to change that. Even when I'm like 80 years old and can barely get out of my freaking chair, I'm gonna go, come here, you young whippersnapper, let me show you what to do.
Yeah. All right, on that note, I do need to go put myself to bed as well. So.
Alrighty. Yeah, I
Thanks
think
for
I'm gonna
having
go
me.
ahead and shut it down.
Oh, okay. Oh, perfect.
All right, night again.
Hey, good night, everyone. I
Good
love
night.
you.
Thank you.
Love y'all.
Sleep well, everyone.
Yeah.